Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you are, wherever you are. Aloha, this is Manny, a good dog person. Welcome to my computer room on a Friday night. Kind of late. We're kind of late tonight. Kind of late, right, Tank?
We are kind of late. We had a busy day, didn't we?
Well, I had a really busy day because when I was supposed to be on here, I was in a dentist chair. Yeah,
Mmm.
yeah, that
Song
was
of my
fun.
people.
That was fun, getting my teeth clean. It was
Oh, that's.
fun, fun, fun.
Hey, they're clean.
But you know what? I said we would come on late. So we're here right now. And it's not too bad coming on late on a Friday night because we do know that there's a big heavy hitter on another show going on right now. So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
and they're winding down. So it's time for us little guys to come out and play. And that's what we're doing. We're playing. We are playing.
Absolutely.
So how are you doing tonight, Tank?
I'm all right. I'm exhausted. I don't know if I'm going to be hanging out for too terribly long. I have an
Hey,
early day tomorrow.
that's fine.
Uh, yeah. Hmm?
Well, you hang out just as much as you want, and that's cool by me.
Look at that wall of fame.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Do we have anybody else on this panel?
No,
KG,
nobody worth mentioning.
KG, introduce thyself. Who are you? What are you? What are you known as? Why are you here? And why are you breathing heavily into your microphone?
Yeah,
What's
you
going on,
know me.
KG?
You know me. I'm always in trouble. But
Hey, well, why are you in trouble now?
well, for breathing in my mic all the time, just being a nuisance.
I don't think you're a nuisance.
I know, I know. I'm just messing.
Look at that. You got Santa Raven saying first. He is first. Yes, he is. And he is saying hello to KG, Manny, and Tank. That is so
Hail
nice
Raven.
of you, Santa Raven. Did Tank just say hail, Raven?
The Hail Raven and Merry Christmas.
Oh, cool.
Because when Santa Raven shows up, it's always Christmas.
Oh, cool. Cool, 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 cool. I'm going to turn you up a little bit, Tank. You're kind of soft there.
I am tired, so I'm not surprised.
That's okay.
I am looking at your wall of fame over here,
Cool.
and yeah, no, I'm super, super excited. Proud dad moment. See my daughter's artwork up on there.
Oh, yes. Your daughter's artwork is up here. And let me go highlight your daughter's thing. I'm going to have to put it a little bit smaller. That way I can show Tank's daughter's. She is 14 years old, people. And she did this
14.
beautiful skunk girl.
It's
That is,
incredible.
that is awesome. I wish I was that talented at 14.
Yeah.
Seriously, me too.
Dude, it's like, wow, that's damn good. I mean, you guys see my stuff when I was 14, you guys will go, hmm, you sure Manny didn't steal that from some Canadian?
You know,
My artwork does resemble a Canadian's artwork. Yeah, when I was back in high school. Yeah,
yeah,
I
but
do
that's not
compare.
fair because Larry's a writer.
Oh, oh, oh boy, that's hilarious. Oh
I
man,
love you, Larry.
oh man, why is my iPad on a little bit? I had to turn my iPad down, and then we have this other drawings from your daughter. Scalpel, grab my butt. What? 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 Just do it.
Beep.
Ooh, honk honk. Ah, why so heavy? And she's one more place on here, right? She is right there.
uh, yeah, there she
Doo-doo-doo.
go with the PewDiePie sweater shirt.
That's PewDiePie.
Yeah, she got a PewDiePie sweatshirt on.
I did not know that.
You know,
Cute,
Skunk Girl. I think Aurora's trying to say that Skunk Girl likes the pubes.
cute, cute, cute.
Yeah.
We got trusty sidekick out in the house. Saying
What's
most
up,
people.
Trusty?
How you doing, Trusty? He's out in the chat.
Trusty gets around. I see him around in a lot of different chats. We'll watch a lot of the same programming.
Well, you guys get to
Good
do that.
taste.
I can't do any of that. I'm at work. Kind of crazy, crazy, crazy deals.
Usually, I only get to poke my head in for a minute, say hi, I let them know that I'm actually in the audience. But I do actually listen to a lot of the programs throughout the day, especially while I'm working. I've got the that premium YouTube app, so my phone is a glorified Walkman, complete with all the programming I like to catch up on.
KG, you notice I found your very first skunk girl?
Yes, I did.
I took a people.
Oh,
I
awesome!
skimmed through all my what you call it live streams to go look for all the fan art.
I love it, man. Look at all
Yeah,
that.
it took a while, but I did find this. I'm like, hey, KG did this. I totally forgot about this one, KG. I bet you forgot about it too.
Yeah, I did.
But there it is on the Hall of Fame fan art. Yeah, we got some
Mm-hmm.
pretty cool dudes up here. I mean, we got Passion for Drawing, we got Pope Fire, we got Friendly Neighborhood Ninja, we got Mighty Geek Studios, Booster, Santa Raven is all over the place. You know, even Ninjas all over the place. We got Argos Creations, we got Cat, we got Trusty Sidekick twice up there. He's gonna get rid of Pepe Le Pew. He's gonna put in a Manny the Manatee. We got Risey Lee. We got Adrian, Dina. We got Adrian again. We got Shabby, Booster
Shove
again.
it.
We got Rick Piper. We got more Pope Ravens. We got John Dillard. We got Uncanny Kodiak. We got another Rick Piper, another Ninja, another MSG, MGS, another KG. We got Elwick Hyuga. We got Ghost of Henry. Wow, that was pretty awesome. We got E. Ortiz, Josh Spencer, Eric Knudsen. Well, we got everybody up here. We got James. I don't know his last name. That very first one. We got all these people. So why? There's another Shabby. We got Day of Sex there. Man, we got everybody here, man. Which is super cool. Oh, we even have a Pope Rogue. We actually
It's
have
so awesome.
we have two Pope Rogues. I forgot about Pope Rogue. We got there, that little Pope Rogue right there, right above Skunk Dog by Passion for Drawing. Oh, here's another
There we
Uncanny
go.
Kodiak. Uncanny Kodiak did the pencils. I just inked it real fast. There's another Pope. Where is the other Pope Rogue? There's another Pope Rogue right there. That's super cute.
There we go.
Pope Rogue right next to Tank because
That's adorable.
Pope Rogue is Tank's most dedicated fan.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I will never forget that.
We even got Willie Reed up there. Look at that. Man, we got all kinds of people. So why? Why am I doing this, Tank? And I'll reiterate this at the end of the show too.
Well, because fan art is awesome.
Well,
That's my first reason to think. It's like you got to show like, hey, look at all this. This is so cool. Somebody actually took time out of their day to draw my thing.
I know. You know what
I always geek out on it.
And just before we went on air, we looked on Twitter and we have another fan art by a person in Comicscape, which is pretty cool. Edwin
Cool.
Boyette did one. He did
Yeah.
that sketch. So I'm going to have to go get that off of the internet and throw it up here too.
Absolutely. It goes on the Wall of Fame.
It goes on the Wall of Fame. So
That's right.
whatever you throw out there in Twitter land, it's up for grabs, people.
Oh, it's easier to remove a tattoo than get
Yeah.
a piece of skunk girl art off of Manny's Wall of Fame.
Oh, yeah. Once it goes up on the Wall of Fame, it stays on the Wall of Fame, which is awesome. So
I remember when those pictures were big.
Dude, I remember when it was just one line. We're on the
Yeah.
fifth line now. And the only reason why I made your daughter's one so big is that way it takes up more space. You know, it
Right,
used
it's
to
good.
be,
Balances out until you get some more stuff in there. They
yeah,
usually
once
shrink
I
it
get more
down.
stuff, then it'll go smaller. But for now, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna keep it that large. Yeah,
Although
so
what's funny is the cartoon just fits right in there as is.
yeah,
It
the
doesn't break
cartoon
that
one,
flow at all.
yeah, the cartoon one, I don't have to resize. That's gonna stay. But yeah, the other one, I'm gonna have to resize it once I get more artwork. I know there's
Yeah.
another Hope Fire that I need to put up here. I know
Well, it can
Shabby.
go in the upper left-hand corner. That
Yeah,
that looks pretty square to me.
yep, it will. Actually, no, I want it to be in more in the middle
Oh,
because it's
okay.
very colorful.
It
Yeah,
is very colorful.
and that's the whole thing is trying to figure out how does this thing look good. Can't put too much black together. Can't put too much color together. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to switch things around, but it's a work in progress. That's for sure. It's always a work
Hey,
in progress.
eventually you'll have enough Skunk Girl fan art that you can make one of those cool picture collages. Have a Skunk Girl made
Mhm.
up of all the Skunk Girl fan art.
Dude, you know that this should be uh a giveaway in my what you call that Indiegogo.
Oh, of one of those pictures.
Yep. No, no, this whole thing.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I should make this into one of those little giveaway posters. That would be cool as hell. Hope Fire's out there trolling me.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you know what? I'll be nice. I'll actually send her the link if she wants to come on. No pressure. Hell, I'll put it in the
She can come on advertiser show.
yeah, she'll come on, advertise the show and leave us.
All
Uh,
alone, sad in the rain.
Here, you know what? Why don't I put it in the Titan Squad? Yeah, I should put in a Titan Squad. Adrian's over there. Where the hell's the Titan Squad? Here it is. There you go, Pope. If you want to come on, if you're not too tired. She says she has to show me. It's really cool. Oh no. Well, I know I need to get the other one that she did the other day. Oh, where did she put it? You know that Green Lantern. Did you see the Green Lantern?
Oh, yeah, the Ryan Reynolds movie.
No, the Green Lantern Hope, Skunk Girl.
No, 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 no,
Yes.
no. This one's a new one. This is a new one, and you'll really like it.
Uh-oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
What's up,
so
Fire?
we
hold
got
on,
you, white box.
hold on. Let me pull it up first. I didn't.
Okay. Well, then I won't white
Okay,
box you. I'll just have it free flow. Okay.
okay. So this guy's name
Oh,
is
yeah, I
Kit,
saw that. Yeah.
and
That's
he's
not Skunk
Skunk Girl's
Girl.
sidekick, and he lives on a tomato farm,
That's not
and he wears pants.
that's not Skunk.
No, this is Kit. He's Skunk Girl's sidekick.
Oh, he's not gonna last very long.
No,
It's
I
okay.
think
We can
he's
need
quite
another
cool.
Timmy.
Oh,
I
hey.
like the fact that he lives on a tomato farm, so it's easy
Exactly.
for
See?
him to get rid of the smell.
But like, okay, so he doesn't have actual superpowers. He has to wear like these little thingies that spray the skunk stuff. But
Oh boy.
I actually made this to troll your wife.
Don't don't troll her. Please don't troll her.
Hey, I spent a lot of time on.
But don't troll her. She's nice.
Oh no, she's extremely nice. That's
Yeah.
why.
Don't
That's why
get on the
this
bad
is. It's
side.
this. No, this. It's not a mean troll. I think this is a lovely idea.
No, you're trolling me. Why does it look like Nightwing?
No reason.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
No, I figured if Skunk Girl came, because didn't Skunk Girl come out of like a parody of Squirrel Girl?
Yes, it did.
Okay, so I figured, well, why not have some DC representation?
I can actually put that on the Fan Art Hall of Fame because I do have a skunk dog on the Fan Art Hall of Fame also.
Well, this is Kit, Skunk Girl's sidekick,
Oh my lord.
and I still think Skunk Girl's secret lair should be a tomato farm. Because I mean, seriously, like a skunk at a tomato farm, nobody would think that.
Ah,
And every Saturday she gets her little card out and she sells tomatoes. I mean,
I already
perfect.
drew the comic book. I'm not gonna change it now. I already drew the layer and everything. Oh, somebody has
It's
not
time
been
to
paying
edit in some
attention.
tomatoes.
Yeah, somebody hasn't been
I
paying
mean,
attention.
nobody would suspect it though. I mean,
Well, maybe she.
yes.
All right, so
People in the chat.
Santa Raven. Santa Raven, when the book comes out, you know what you must do. Tomatoes. Lots of them. In the layer. We want to see that.
Tomatoes in the layer.
Santa Raven will fix it.
But okay, let me think. What I gotta find out the word because there's a name for a group of skunks.
Yeah.
It's like a
called
surfeit or something.
What?
No, it's an actual like when you have a group of skunks. Because when I decided to troll you, I looked up a whole bunch of skunk definitions, and I found out that a kit is a baby skunk, and then I found out that a group of skunks is a group of skunks is called like a surfeit or something.
Well, I'm going
I
to look
swear
at it
to God,
right
it's
now. No, skunks can be counted or uncounted. Okay, what is the plural of skunks?
What is a group of skunks called?
Oh, that's what is it. Yeah, what is a group of skunks? Not plural of skunks. Group of skunks. Group of skunks. Surfeit.
Yeah,
A
see?
surfeit.
So that they could be Team Surfeit.
Oh my goodness, she actually got it right. She actually looked it up, people.
Hey, I actually, because I even told your wife that I put a lot of preparations into this troll.
Starcraft
Oh, man.
sidekick for volume 2?
Well, I even thought, if I don't want to do like a skunk thing sidekick, there's like I came up with this idea for like Bacteria Girl, and her superpowers are super easy because all you have to do is just not bathe for 2 weeks.
You know, it's funny. I put in group of skunks and it came up with this surfeit, and then it says a group of ferrets is called a business.
It's awesome.
That's pretty nuts.
I have a business. My daughter has a business of ferrets.
Cool. That is awesome.
She does. They're all named after Skyrim things. They are Mirak, Dovahkiin, and Lydia.
I learned something tonight.
I actually.
Santa Raven, why are you saying hello to ERTs? Oh, you are? Okay. Cool. Didn't notice.
Okay, I actually do have to go because I have a cold, so I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay.
All right, take care of yourself.
Can you send me the Green Lantern and your kit, please?
Can I do it in the morning? I'm not feeling too well.
Oh, poor thing.
I'm sorry. See you, dude.
Yeah, she's gonna forget.
No, just message me and I'll do it first thing in the morning. I'm just.
Told you she'll forget. Very short-term memory. Good night. And she left without me saying good night to her. Bad night. Hail Raven. Okay.
Santa Raven is probably beside themselves right now.
Oh yeah.
Yes, finally, after all this time.
Well, I still think the best punk I ever did was when I put the Tara picture on the screen. And instead of saying goodbye, I just said, "Hail Tara."
Oh, that burns my ears.
Tara is awesome. I'm being bad. I'm eating jerky, which is not good. Not good when you're supposed to you're supposed to be doing a show and you're eating. Damn, you see what kind of influence she is? She does that on her show all the time. All she does is eat potato chips. Drives me nuts. Okay, so there is a reason for me having the fan art up here. I want to do this for next week Friday. And next week Friday, I'll be on at my normal time, 10 p.m. Eastern. So I will reiterate this at the end of the show. I'll most likely make a video this weekend. I want to do a fan art contest. Now, this is a fan art contest. This is easy. All you guys got to do is do pencils. Don't have to do a full on, you know, inking and color and all that other stuff. Just do pencils. We'll make a straw poll next week, Friday, in the beginning of the show. And whoever wins the straw poll, I'll digitally print it on Bristol board, blue line, whatever your pencils are, and then I'll ink it on live stream, and I'll send the original to whoever won. Does that sound pretty cool?
Dude, that sounds awesome.
So you will get an original piece of artwork by you yourself. I'm going to be your inker. That's what I want to do.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh yeah.
But here's the catch. It's always got to be a catch. We're not going to just draw Skunk Girl. You got to incorporate Stink, Stank, and Stunk.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
3 little skunks added to the picture.
3 little skunks with a beautiful wool baby. And most likely, that piece of artwork will be in the running for we're going to do 5 cards in the Indiegogo. 5 of the cards will be from fan art. We already have 2. There's 3 slots open. So we're going to have to start doing that now. That's another reason why I'm doing this, because the Indiegogo is coming up soon, people. I mean, Tank has been tweeting it out.
Season.
I've been working my butt off. I mean, I could have been someplace on Wednesday night when I should have been on Wednesday night promoting it. I'm hinting you guys know where I should have been. I saw the DM too late, and they were already 1 hour into the program. Like, damn it. Time to be on that program. They had an open seat, and I missed my. I'll get there. I'll get back there.
You will. You will.
I will.
Oh yeah, you definitely will, Manny.
Hopefully I will. But it was like, and I know I could have done a pretty good job on that, because all you got to do is think of Captain America, and I love drawing Captain America. So
there you go.
I could have not. I mean, I don't think I would have won, but at least I would have made a good showing on that show. And that's the whole thing, is whenever you go on any of these drawing shows, you just want to make a good showing. Just like I did on Tuesday night, right after ERTs, I jumped on over to the Cheesecake Challenge just to hang out with the guys. I haven't been with them for such a long time. They were already an hour into the show. I showed up. I didn't want to be a YouTube star. I didn't draw anything new. Well, I did draw new things. I just drew clothes onto a skunk girl that I did the night before. So I took our Amy skunk girl, and then I made her into a cowgirl. And maybe you guys seen that on the internet. She has chaps. And I tweeted at Pope Fire, hey, at least I put some pants on her.
Dude, I saw that.
That is my best tweet that I've ever done with so many likes. I mean,
dude, it took off.
Dude, I was like, that's the most likes I ever had and the most retweets I ever had from Skunk Girl so far. And it's because of you, Tank. It's because of you a couple days earlier doing those other tweets. She's starting to pick up steam. So
that was just me testing the water, man. Manny's not even done with all the promo art yet.
Dude, I am shocked at how much engagements we're getting and how much impressions we're getting. I am blown out of the water, people.
I'm very happy. This is a good product, man, and that's
dude.
Like you can have all the best friends in the world and whatnot, and you could still get very little response. And
dude,
man, this community that we've got, and the surrounding communities that are, that are next to us, they're all very supportive of each other. We're all basically in the same flotilla over here.
And I was surprised at some of the upper echelon guys that actually looked at it and retweeted and liked it. I was like, she is on the radar, people.
She is. She is. And
She
I've
is
got a
on the
little clickbaity survey going on Twitter right now. If you care to get yourselves involved, it's pinned to my profile. You can find me on Twitter at /TankFerretArt. But yeah, it's what's better, the original or the parody?
Mm.
Yeah, skunk versus squirrel,
Well,
babe or bust.
I take skunk over squirrel any day.
That's generally the consensus of the survey.
Dude, you know what'd be so hilarious? If
Hmm.
she outsold an issue of Squirrel Girl.
Oh, that would.
That would be hilarious as hell.
I think that should be our goal. Well, we could possibly do that. I mean, we are going to have. You will be able to buy copies for the troops, right?
Yes.
You'll be
Yes,
able to.
we will.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want, and they're going to be inexpensive, like possibly one of the lower profit items on the whole thing. Because we want to make sure that those troops get a good deal. You get a good deal, and the troops get a whole bunch of floppies. And I'll tell you, I have seen command level personnel disappear into their room with a stack of floppies in Iraq.
Dude,
So
I got
ain't nobody too old for that.
I got to talk to you later. We talk some sausage making afterward. You know,
Okay, awesome.
if it's got to be where, yeah, I'll talk to you some sausage making.
Oh yeah, no.
Don't want to say what I'm thinking right now, but there's a way that we could print these stuff up cheap.
Oh yeah, there's a
Just
lot of printing
yeah,
options out there,
yeah,
folks. You guys
yeah.
got to do your shopping.
And I'll just donate X amount to the USO. But yeah, we'll have that. We'll have the
Yeah,
premium one to be donated, and we'll think of something else. But yeah,
yeah, we'll think of
we will.
something cool. But yeah,
We
because
will.
I keep telling these folks, I go down to my local American Legion, and I have happily retired old folks. They're yeah, there's some people who are living on their disability and and there's Social Security, so they're not the people that I'm hitting up. But I'm talking about the people who were business owners who are
Trust
retired.
trusty sidekick. If I saw that, I'd pee my pants. That would be such an honor. If they ever did that.
Who did
Trusty
what?
Trusty sidekick says, "I want to see Skunk Girl on the side of a plane at an air show." Dude,
Heck yeah.
dude, you know how freaking proud I would be. Oh, you have no clue how proud I would be if I saw that.
You want a fun little bit of trivia here, Manny?
Let's hear some
You
truth.
know, you are working on the Unbreathable Skunk Girl,
Yes, sir.
and my wife, her grandfather, was one of the key developers over at Skunk Works for Lockheed. Worked on the SR-71 Blackbird spy plane and stuff.
My,
Yeah,
one of my favorite planes. I can't say it's my favorite plane. It's one of my
yeah,
planes.
it is one of my favorites. It just looks so cool.
I got three favorites. One is the
Mhm.
P-51. Got to be the
Oh,
P-51. Dude,
gotta
I
love
drive
Mustangs.
Mustangs. I gotta love the Mustangs. I'm sorry. And that is
Yeah.
History Channel, the number one plane of World War II that won the war. They
Yep.
put that as number one. The P-51 was just so versatile, so awesome. I mean, it did everything. It was a bomber, it was a fighter, it was everything.
Yep.
Recon, it was everything. The P-51 was all around great, great plane. My next
Oh yeah.
one, Baba Black Sheep.
Love that show.
F4U. Gotta love the Corsair.
Oh
That
yeah.
was a beautiful plane. It sucked, people. It wasn't that great of a plane.
That was terrible.
It was a terrible plane for the pilots. They did not like that plane. It looked cool as hell, but it was not a great plane. Not like the not like the Mustang. And of course, the SR-71. Awesome plane.
Oh yeah. No, it's a plane that's so awesome that its actual top speed is still not revealed to the public.
Well, the whole thing with that plane was it had clearance over everything else. If they had to
Oh
land,
yeah.
everybody else had to circle. Yeah. And I've heard stories about that plane, about I can't say
Yeah.
nothing, but it's just hilarious about hearing that plane calling into air traffic controllers and telling how high they are, and air traffic controllers like, yeah, right,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, no, dude, like I used to live out in the high desert near Lockheed's famous hangar number 42, where they developed the Blackbird. And dude, they do all sorts, you see all sorts of crazy experimental and secret, airplanes flying around and whatnot. Like we see B-2 stealth bombers. Do you watch them as they're doing like these performance runs? And these things will bank so slow, it looks like they're just gonna like come to a stop and just fall right out of the sky.
crazy.
Like it's just they look like somebody's flying a kite, and you're like, wait a minute, no, that's a gigantic bomber. But
Oh man, we got
anyway, yeah, I thought that was kind of cute that my wife's grandfather used to go out to quote the area and with like men in black suits and ties used to show up and go, all right, we're here to take Bob to the area.
oh, let's see who's in our area. Who's in our chat?
Yeah, who's in the chat, man?
We got Nikki Loves Love. Oh, cool. How you doing,
Awesome.
Nikki Loves Love? Oh, I haven't seen you before. We got Scott Schemmer. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing your name correctly. If I'm not, I'm sorry, Scott. He's saying
It's okay.
hello.
A lawsuit will clear it all up.
Yeah, he's saying what's up. We got Pablo Romero out there also.
Pablo.
Pablo. Scott said, I just drew Flash and it came out better than when I was sober. He also says, I came to see you guys because the auction is so boring. Oh, dude, I was watching the auction and I saw how much Mike Miller got for that beautiful X-Men stuff. That was nice. He got 450 for that four X-Men women. Cool stuff. Nikki Loves Love, my beautiful. I'm getting ready to go take. Okay, you go do that. TMI, TMI. You go do
Too
that.
much information in the first 5 minutes of the conversation.
Zero Soul is back. Zero Soul Zion is here saying hello, Good Dog Press. How you doing, Zero? Haven't seen you in a while.
What's up?
Scott said, LOL, you linked me. What? You linked me? Crappy channel? Oh?
Yeah, I put a link to his channel out.
Oh, okay. So he's talking to you, KG. Oh, I get it now.
Oh, but that's what we do over here.
Yeah,
People
we
show
do.
up. We're like, hey, well, somebody new, go check them out. If they got content, definitely go check out because you never know. Like, Manny and I, we like this channel growing network that's spearheaded by Puso Studios.
Scott Schlemmer says that's the best pronunciation I've heard in a long time. You know
All
what,
right.
Scott? This is the reason why I do this. And that's the same reason why I breed Unikitty, like how I do it. Because people ruin my name all the time. So I understand that. So that's why I try to read a person's name and try to sound it out in my head before I actually say it. That's why I'm trying my best. I hope I'm getting it as good as possible. But yeah, when I hear my name and I know the person is not reading my name, they're assuming what the ending of my name is. And it happens all the time and it drives me nuts. It drove my parents nuts. It drove my auntie nuts. I mean, that's not cool, but people do that all the time. So that's why I try to pronounce your name a little bit. Hopefully I did you justice.
Well,
Mike,
I understand this, dude, because people mispronounce my name all the time, even though I am like distantly related to a famous wrestler who has the same name.
Dugan. Your name is Dugan, even though there's no O.
Yeah, and if it does have an O, it's Dogan. Dogan. It's actually if you want to get like super like anal retentive, like technical, it's Dogan. With almost like a drop of a pebble down the well with the G. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Stupid Gallic.
Yeah. Michael, hello, Michael and Zero says Santa Raven. Scott Shemmers.
See, you got it right. Now you're
Yeah,
just
I
gonna
got it
mess it
right
up for
now.
the rest of the
Yeah,
show.
I should have. Yeah, but it just got boring hearing Malin count. And the funny part is it's like a 30-second delay. So by the time you hear him counting, the countdown is already done. You just look, I was like, oh, look, there's 15, 14, 13, 12. And he's starting to do it's already at 0 and he's starting his count. Yeah, so there's like a 30-second delay. All right, most of my good work is on my Facebook, said Scott. Michael Beacon says, hello, by the way, got a series. I'm going to try to continue SJW Skeletor reviews. The first video was reviewing Stardust by Nassar. Cool. Go check you out, Michael Beacon. That's
Oh
why.
yeah, definitely check out Michael Beacon. You can find like Michael Beacon on Twitter as well.
Cool.
Yeah, no, definitely, totally worth checking out. Totally worth checking out. What's up, Michael?
Cool. It's a minute or less, or at least. Cool. I'm not staying long. Just left the hospital. Zero Soul. Hopefully nothing's wrong with you, Zero Soul. Hopefully everything's okay with your family or you or whoever it is that you had to go to the hospital for. All right. Michael Beacon says thanks, and hopefully you guys saw my produced video I did last night. It's pretty short. It's only 9 minutes long. Please go check that out. KG, can you go put that link in the chat? Give me some
Can
love.
do.
It's kind of slow so far. It's not the kind of video that you would actually watch unless you're into, if you got one of those. It's my drawing pad. I did a review, a product review.
Oh, dude, that was a really good product review, actually.
Well, it was a layman.
Comprehensive, in depth.
Well, it was a layman's product review. It wasn't one of those as it's so many megahertz and blah 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 blah.
Yeah, no,
I don't want to say that kind of stuff. I mean, you want to see that? Go look at the site. All I wanted
yeah,
to do was just give a testimony from a guy who played with this UG for 29 months, 28, 29 months. That's all
abused
I
it
wanted.
is the proper word.
Yeah, I did. I do abuse it. You guys
Yeah.
know it. I do abuse it. It's a workhorse. I mean, it's working great. Watch, it's going to die in about a week. I just jinxed myself. But yeah, I mean, I was not about to, go into total debt and say the dimensions are this and that and blah blah blah. It's like no, I just wanted to say, this is what I do with it. This is how good of a line you can get.
Yeah, no, that's the important stuff for artists, like uh yeah, you can get caught up in technical details and whatnot, but really what you want to see as an artist is a practical demonstration.
Yeah, and that's
Something like a testimonial from somebody who is an artist, and especially somebody like you, Manny, who has used it. I would be surprised if it wasn't literally every day since you bought it, except
well,
for that time where you had to go out of town.
yeah. Whenever I'm out of town, yeah, I don't use it. But yeah, if I when I come on my computer, when I come into my computer room, I use it every day. You're right. Yeah. So it's been abused. That's for sure. It works. I mean, it does what it needs to do. I mean, there's no scratches on it. I don't see any pixels that are screwed up on the screen. I forgot to say that kind of stuff. But you know what? I just wanted it to be short, to the point. You get to see a cute little skunk girl face that I drew, and I did like the way that I filmed it. So I think I'm gonna remaster my very first skunk girl. I'm gonna bring out that skunk girl drawing, the very first drawing. I'm gonna re-ink it and recolor it, and put it up there remastered. And I will remaster the Snow Squirrels Allowed teaser trailer. I'm gonna remaster that one also. I think it needs a remaster for the Indiegogo. It'd be hot. My
Yes,
best, my
indeed.
best video so far, that's for sure. That thing keeps on climbing.
Yeah, Skunk Girl she's got a real solid character design, man. I really
Well,
like it. The geometry is simple, easy to follow, easy to reproduce, but it has enough detail that an artist can actually have fun with it.
well, my whole thing was to make something simple that anybody can do. And I don't know if you've seen this, but I've been working on this page a lot, trying to get it ready for
Yeah.
You see that top panel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ain't gonna use that top panel. I actually
Um,
I came up with
lettering.
well, the lettering is on a different this is just a mock-up. One day we got to do some what you call it
We'll get that with the Phase 3 edit.
yeah.
I've been talking about that on other shows about how you're currently doing your Phase 2 edit. By the way, folks, this is the Phase 2 edit. What you're looking at right now is this is Phase 2. Um, well actually this one's like Phase 2, a little bit of Phase 2.5. Um, but yeah, no, like this is a nice example of what the interior art's going to be.
Well, this is just a teaser right now because we're
Oh
actually
yeah, and
yeah, it's gonna we're still working on the colors, we're still figuring it out.
yeah.
So this is what's gonna be on the top here. I drew these.
Okay.
It's gonna be two panels now.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's much better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
either we had to do something with the panels or we were going to have to do something with those words in order to break that up into
no.
a
So
better flow. But yeah, no, that works.
this is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna get rid of this. That top panel is just not working. It's boring, boring. And then I saw these. I came up with these two panels. And you know how I'm getting my inspiration for these better panels? I'm looking at old comics, dude.
I was just about to say, dude, you were looking at some Steve Ditko.
No,
No.
no. Oh, what was I looking at? This was not Steve Ditko. This was John Byrne.
Okay.
These are
Okay.
Fantastic Four, poses and stuff. If you look at like if you look at modern day comic books, when people are talking, it's one person in a panel. That
Oh, and
never
it's
happened back.
boring. It's
It
this
never happened
static
that way.
view.
It was they never did that back then. They had multiple people. You would hardly ever see a panel with just one person. It
Yeah.
was multiple people. You would have
Yeah.
two, three people in a panel. I mean, look
Well,
at that panel, the first panel. You got stuntman, you know, over the dead body with the federal officer above him talking to him.
there you go. It paints the
Panel.
scene.
Yeah. So then the next panel, you got the stuntman talking to the federal officer. So it's kind of like, okay, that something's going good. So they're going to narrate this page. It makes sense. But yeah,
No, it's great, man. No, this is what the editing's all about, dude.
yeah, but that's how they used to do it back then. You never just had a damn face. That did not fly back in the 80s. You know, I watched this YouTube video today, uh, how to draw uh, how to draw the Marvel way. Uh,
Okay.
but it was from this other artist, and he says, "Is it propaganda or is it worthwhile to watch?" It's hilarious because when you watch it, it is outdated. How to draw comics the Marvel way is outdated, and of
Oh, it's
course,
grossly outdated. It's a nice stepping point. It's a good,
oh, it's
when it comes to beginner art books, like that's actually a book that anybody can pick up and start having fun with because it actually teaches you a lot of good fundamentals of figure drawing
oh,
and of object drawing.
I
But
want
yeah,
what's funny is I want you to look
hmm.
at this panel down here, and most likely you'll tell me who it is. If you are a art connoisseur like I am,
All right, hold on 1 second. I got to be able to zoom in on this.
like I said, I mean, you never saw one face in a panel. You saw multiple faces in a panel.
Yeah,
It's funny
no,
because
that's really
I'm
cool.
looking at it, even though I drew it, you can tell I copied that artist. It's like, damn, that was his kind of face.
Yeah, no, that is totally a Bjorn face.
Whose face?
Burn, sorry.
No,
Nope,
it's not
Scott's got it
Burn.
right.
It's not Burn.
No,
It's not Burn.
Scott's got it right.
What did Scott say? No, it's
Um,
not John Buscema.
oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I thought it was.
No, it's not John Buscema. Close.
no, what is?
When I say it, you guys are gonna say, "Oh yeah."
Oh gosh, who is it?
Don Hick.
Oh, yeah.
Those eyebrows, that facial, that is Don Hick all the way.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
That is Don Hick. All these were just me looking at Don Hick's Avengers. It was an Avengers thing with Mantis, and I just love the poses. I'm like, these poses are awesome. It's like they don't do this anymore. I mean, that panel, it had Mantis was in the middle, then you had the Vision behind her, and I forget who. I think it was a Black Panther was in that one panel. I was like, my goodness, and it was just that's how it was talking, and they
Yeah.
had three different word dialogue in it. And you know what I'm going to bring back in Skunk Girl? I'm going to bring back the thought balloon. I'm sorry. I'm going to I have places where the thought balloon has to appear. I heard they don't do that anymore. How do you not have a comic strip without a thought balloon? That's crazy.
No, it's always some sort of like weird internal monologue nobody ever thinks anymore.
Dude, it's like
And I understand like that it doesn't it doesn't work for some styles. You know, like for instance, for Scalpel Zero 2065 Retribution doesn't work. It doesn't work. I don't want the reader to know what people are thinking unless I do have an internal conversation, but that's between Scalpel Zero and her basically her assistant artificial intelligence that she's linked to. They can kind of talk to each other. And that's kind of like that's just about it in there. But in like one of my I haven't come up with a name for it, but I have a fantasy story, right, about these three adventurer girls, and tons of thought bubbles, because their internal like what they're thinking against each other totally plays in, even though it's not a comedy story, it is a serious story. But at the same time, like in those old comics, I want the reader to know what's going on in their mind. There are going to be times where the characters. There are so many times I look in these modern comics where they should put a thought bubble where the characters like talking out loud while like moving through the city or doing something on the splash page when it should be in their head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, seriously. And I would also love to see a comic character, speaking of that, using a thought bubble and a speech bubble when they're all by themselves, just, kind of like what I do sometimes. Got to run the auxiliary brain.
Oh. Weird.
Absolutely, I am a weirdo.
No. This is weird. I'm trying to see why is this thing not doing anything. Oh, that's why.
Over this weekend on Instagram, I'm going to be dropping some pictures of some of these trading cards I'm working on. I got pencils done for some of them. Got to do some touch-ups on some others.
Okay, so this is what we had the other day when you saw this tank.
Right.
And this is some improvements.
Wow. That is a huge improvement right there. Look at that.
We did some improvements on the faces, but I do not like the top two panels, so I'm going to redo the top two panels. And all these stuff is all on different, different
layers.
So we can take away all the
Speaking of awesome projects, dude, we got Ryan Cardinal in here right now.
Hey, did Ryan come? Yay,
yeah.
Ryan's here.
Dude, Ryan, congratulations on the successful funding of Kaya.
Thank you.
Yeah, Cardinal, people. He has graced my little show.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Oh,
good, man.
It's a late show, and I'm glad that you got to come in here.
Yeah, I've been I don't know. It's funny. I did the launch, and the past couple of days I've just been like running around doing tons of other stuff. So it's just like, where's it at? Oh, okay, that's where it's at. I got to take a nap, and I wake up, and it's like, oh, has it moved? All right, cool.
I dig it, dude. It's going good. Have you been over to? I've been keeping an eye on it because I'm excited, and I've been plugging the hell out of it.
Oh, thank you, man.
You're welcome, man.
I've pretty much retweeted every single thing that he's put out. It's funny because I'm in the other room and I'm retweeting it, and I can hear my wife's phone going off.
Bing.
I'm like, oh no, it's gonna wake her up. Did she buy the book yet? Did Comic Book Mom buy the book?
Honestly, I haven't even checked the who's backed it yet.
Well,
like I said,
I'll back it.
Yeah, I've just been running around doing like weird errand stuff, and by the time that I actually get home to check it, I'm just like, oh man, I got like 1,000 things I got to do right now.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But yeah, I'm stoked. I'm really glad on how quick it actually funded.
Cool.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was good job. I mean, it is a fantastic looking comic. I am engrossed. I'm just like, dude, this is like, oh man, I love, dude, your use of like, all right, so there's a difference between how manga and Western like illustration draws perspective.
Yeah.
And like manga uses like the world is not flat.
No.
The world is not, perspective is not flat. And that, dude, I am so digging on that. I actually like took a couple of those pictures, and I don't have my computer on me right now, but I actually took a couple of those pictures and broke down a couple of those perspectives because I really liked them. And so, yeah, I just had fun with it, using the manga perspective technique as opposed to the Western technique, which is all straight lines and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah,
dude.
It's like low angles with like, extremes pushed to the foreground and stuff like that. Yeah, I love that stuff.
Oh, me too. It really sucks you into the scene because, it's that whole static versus dynamic. And it's like, well, it's dynamic because look, the line is at an angle. And it's like, well, no, because it's just a boring straight line.
Yeah, it's funny because like you can even push that perspective where like on its own head on, it looks amazing, but then you skew it to like, like a 12 or 13 degree and then push it off to the side a bit. And then it's just like, it's way more intense now.
Oh yeah. I'm having a lot of fun with my own project and perspective because I've got one. I wrote myself that like, dude, if I had a different artist on the project, I'd honestly feel sorry for them because I've got a 360 by 180 degree view camera.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's really, really funky.
Yeah.
Look at a lot of, because what it is like the main character, Scalpel Zero, she hacks into a security system.
And so then you got to get that big warp perspective going on.
Yeah, where she's looking at the main entrance. She's looking at like one of the main entrances. She's doing her little cyberpunk thing. And so I've got that funky view. Are
you using a 5-point perspective on that?
I'm still trying to figure that one out. I've thought of doing like a 5-point perspective, like do like one of those crazy anime warp lens type deals, and incorporate a couple of like I almost broke it down like like the little gradient tools.
Oh yeah.
Into like, all right, from here to here I'm doing that perspective, then I'm doing a curved perspective there, and I'm doing another curved perspective there, and then I'm bringing the perspective back there. Yeah,
a good thing to check out is animation on how they use perspective, because they have to use a lot of that weird cheating stuff when they do pans and whatnot. So it's really good for that kind of warping of the page.
Yeah, I was looking at some articles breaking down some of the Naruto fight scenes and how they did like some of the crazy warped perspective and stuff.
Yeah, when they weren't just straight up ripping off other stuff.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. But at the exact same time, I'm just like when it comes to that kind of stuff, it's like I totally understand it's an homage, but it also speeds up production. So
yeah. Hey, hey, Disney did it for years and got away for decades and got away with it.
Yeah, until the
They still
internet
do
came
it.
along and was just like, hey,
Yeah.
wait a minute, this has been recycled like 6 different times.
Artists did not like doing that. The artists were like,
No.
it takes longer to copy than to just come up with a brand new scene. Yeah, they were not happy.
Yeah, no, it's been a fun adventure in perspective. I actually recently I added it to a playlist. I'll have to share that on Twitter or something. I think I'll do that tomorrow. I found a great tutorial, and it's just a really quick one on how to do clouds.
Mm-hmm.
And inadvertently, this guy breaks down the whole, dramatic angle perspective as well. The artist does. It's all in Japanese. It's subtitled, because a lot of when you're doing that whole manga anime research,
is it
it's hard to
through
find.
PVIX or PIVX or whatever it is?
No, I don't recall. I don't think that is it.
Or is it through like One Up? Because there's like a whole like subsection of those manga artists that just post their tutorials nonstop.
Wow, I gotta go check that out too.
I'll find a link and send it to you.
Yeah, I had stumbled upon this while looking at various videos. Actually, I was studying Japanese history, and this came up in my playlist, and I'm like, no, I want to get back to the Sengoku Jidai. Yeah, I watched it. And I was like, dude, this is amazing. Like, my cloud game's okay, but after watching this video, I was like, oh man, this is gonna up my cloud game a lot.
Yeah, because it's funny, you don't really think about the perspective of clouds until somebody shows it to you, and you're like, oh, yeah.
The perspective of clouds always drove me nuts. Like, I would spend tons of time like drawing boxes for the shape of the cloud, and then draw boxes and fractalize that box.
Yeah.
And then break that down into like use my knowledge of science to build clouds.
And then some Japanese dude comes by.
And he's like, oh, and then you just do this. And, he's just like sketching and making it look easy. Of course, the video's sped up a little bit, but still, the guy's just like, yeah, I'm just going to make this look easy, make you want to cry.
Yeah. Yeah. Every time.
Yeah. Especially them old Japanese artists, man.
Yeah, there was a small series where I think it was like the Studio Ghibli guys. They were doing like all their gouache paintings, and I can't remember where I saw that. And same thing, it's just all landscapes, and they're just banging them out like just one after another.
Yeah, and they're just gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
All right, so let's see what else we got. The G Bird is in the house.
What up?
That's interesting. KG, I hope you're looking at those websites before you post the links.
Yes, I did.
This better not be porn.
It's all prawn.
Oh, it's all prawn.
I looked.
We don't want no prawn. Pix 4 said trusty sidekick. I don't know what that means.
Pixley.
That's that's the one of the sites for all the Japanese tutorials.
Okay, cool. Michael Beacon says, I do thought boxes or fuzzy bubbles for telepathic communication. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we're talking about...
I loved, speaking of telepathic communication, one of my favorite telepathic communications was from Marvel's New Universe, Cyforce. Of course, I was a kid, so I had no sense of taste whatsoever, but I thought it was really cool.
Cool.
What was their use of it? Was it like the tick lines, or was it like kind of wavy?
It was like, well, they kind of had, for the telepathic communication, they kind of had like a little bit of like the glow circle with the breakthroughs, right?
Okay.
Right, but it would be kind of rough depending on the person's skill level. Like the really skilled telepaths, the little circle above their head or around their head would be like nice and smooth, and the guys who were like rough or like using like raw power, they would be like kind of jaggedy.
Oh, that's cool.
It was fun. It was Mark Texiera. It was one of his first works. It was like, I think it actually was like his first, like, here's your own title gig with Cyforce. And I thoroughly loved it. Of course, Mark Texiera's artwork just, I think for the next like 7 years, I followed that guy from title to title.
Yeah, I had one of his originals from The Punisher.
Oh.
and I had it for like years and years and years, never got it framed and stuff like that. And I was like, man, if I haven't gotten framed by now, I'm probably not going to get it framed. So let me give it to somebody who's going to like absolutely love it. So a friend of mine, Dallas, is a huge Punisher fan. So for her birthday, I was just like, here, have this. And she was just like, what the? I was like, yeah,
that
yeah.
is a heck of a gift.
Yeah. Well, I got it handed to me from a friend, and like it's just been kind of handed down the line, kind of. So
Yeah, I love to study his work for cross hatching as well, like some of the techniques that he uses. Because you're always supposed to develop your own techniques, but at the same time, you're supposed to see what people have done that works and try. You can deconstruct it. And I just love his cross hatching, even though it's like he's got this real super raw, sketchy feel. I've always wanted to see him draw an Etrigan comic.
yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, I loved his run on Ghost Rider.
I do have a Ghost Rider page, but it's not from Ghost Rider. A Mark Texter Ghost Rider from Marvel Comics Presents.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
One day I'll share my artwork. Keep on saying
Yeah.
that. I never do.
When it comes to Ghost Rider, I've got two artists that I really like on it. That's Mark Texeira and the OG Don Perlin, dude. I mean, come on now. Don made the Ghost Rider, and still, like, he still draws awesome Ghost Riders. And there's still that old school, like, OG look, dude. They're so cool.
Dude, why did comics look so cool in the 80s and 70s and 90s? And comic books today suck.
You know what? I was going through. What did I pick up? I can't remember what I picked up recently. What was it? I think it was like a Ninja Turtles. And yeah, it was one of the free comic book day things. I was just going through it and I was like, man, these are like there's nothing exciting about this. They're all these like weird flat side shots or flat head on shots.
Dude, it's like how many face shots can you put on one page?
And if you're doing that, vary the angle up. Like, be interesting with it. I think a lot of these people have never read How to Draw the Marvel Way.
Dude, it's like what the hell? It's boring.
Yes, it is. It is very boring.
Like I said, I mean, I was flipping through my favorite comic books to buy, and I buy them all when I go to the comic shops, are the Marvel True Believers and stuff.
The old ones, yeah, the reprints.
Those are the best comics just to visually just look at them. You don't even have to read the damn story and you know what's going on.
Yep.
It's like that was back in the 90s. A friend of mine, I was trying to do sequential art, and he looked at it and goes, you know what? If you can't tell a story without these word balloons, then you suck. So I'm like, okay. So I guess I gotta go back to the drawing board and figure it out. If you can tell a story without word balloons, then you're actually drawing a comic book.
Yep.
Like having 5 heads on a damn page with a person sitting on a couch is not telling me a damn thing.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, like, even with manga, it's a lot of talking heads, but you still know what's going on. Like, it's still pushing the story forward, but with like current stuff, you look at it and you're like, all right, what's going on? Everybody's talking, and if there's no word balloons, you still wouldn't have a clue what's going on.
It's really bad. It's really, really bad. It's like I feel sorry. I mean, that's the reason why nobody's buying comics anymore, because it's not fun.
Well, I wouldn't say that not nobody's buying comics. It's just there'd be a big difference if you actually made them interesting.
It's not fun. I mean,
dude, that's it right there. They're not fun.
I mean, I'm only buying Captain America and Fantastic Four. It's sure as hell not for the story. I'm just buying it because that's what I've always bought.
You're caught in the legacy trap, aren't you?
Yeah.
Marvel Zombie.
Well,
I'm just kidding, dude.
We were all Marvel zombies at heart at some point.
I actually jumped off that ship pretty early.
I was never Marvel Zombies. Just I like Captain America and Fantastic Four, but I read everything else. I mean, I read all the DC stuff and independent stuff. So I have so much comics from independents, and I'm pretty sure half my comics is DC. So I'm not. I was never a Marvel zombie. My friends at high school were Marvel zombies. I was like, oh,
Right.
you read the JLA? No, which is pretty cool now. So all my JLAs that nobody was buying back in the 80s became CW shows.
Well,
Yeah.
dude, like to give you an idea, that in was it 94? I stopped buying Fantastic Four. Um, and I had almost every single issue from 1972 until then.
Oh, that's
That's how diehard of a Fantastic. I had actually had more Fantastic Four than I had Superman, and I had somebody very close to me who made sure I had a full stock of Superman because it was important to them, and I like Superman. Um, but yeah.
well,
I couldn't, dude. I tried, and I enjoyed the concepts of characters, but when they started taking apart that family dynamic and made it more about uh, wacky adventures and less interaction between the characters that I had really grown to love. When I was a kid, I mean, dude, by the time I was 13, I had already read every book in the high school library. I was a fast reader. I like science fiction. I like good science fiction, like Heinlein and Clark and Asimov. Uh, E. Doc Smith. Love Lensman. Like, Lensman was one of my gateways into getting really geeky into comics because I was like, dude, this is like the stuff that happens in the Lensman book. I'm like, Green Lantern. That's kind of like Lensman, um, but not as cool. Lensman would totally eat Green Lantern for breakfast. Um, but yeah, no, I got into that stuff, and I loved Chris Claremont writing on X-Men. I loved Beast. He was such an awesome character. I loved all those characters. Like, I could honestly say that there wasn't a character I didn't like, even the villains. I felt all sorts of Will Rogers towards that. Never met a Marvel character I didn't like until, like, I think the last straw for me was when Clone Spider-Man melted into a puddle of goo. And I think that was the first mint condition comic book that I ever just tossed onto the ground over my shoulder after reading it at the bus stop.
He
Just like,
was
nah, done. Yeah, I couldn't get into it. And at that point I was pretty well, like, I mean, I love Dark Horse, and I was very much into indie, so I just stayed indie from then, mostly heavy metal, maybe some Dark Horse here and there, some small time publishers, too numerous to mention.
cool.
Oh yeah, no, I like that. So I've been a disaffected Marvel fan for a while. And then DC, when DC followed after Marvel, they were trying to chase those Rockstar bucks, but the fad was already going out. That art fad, the over cross-hatched, overworked art.
yeah.
That style was going out, and luckily, the one thing I can say about DC is that whereas their writing quality may not have been very good over the last like 15, 20 years, um, for the most part, they've still maintained a decent quality on artwork until recently, where it just seemed to go straight to HE double hockey sticks on a rocket sled. It's like, oh my goodness, why are you hiring Tumblr artists? That's Marvel shtick.
Yeah.
I mean, I understood
Yeah.
the cartoony stuff because, the Bruce Timm stuff, the Batman animated series capturing that style, that noir, that old school type,
Yeah, the Fleischer style.
the Fleischer style. Yeah, thank you.
But the difference is that looks good.
Yeah.
Like,
And I've considered like getting some stills and busting out with the computer and the red pen and explaining to people why that's good. Just from a design standpoint, some of these things, like, honestly, like, I think that a lot of these artists that I mean, I understand that some of these people are actually formally educated, but they need to go back and go study design 1 and 2. Those aren't even 101 classes. Like, those are your first art classes you ever take, design 1 and 2.
I think a lot of it can be said with everything soft and round. Like you look at a lot of all the animation that's being done right now is everything's either like curvy or it's bubbly. So there's kind of like no harshness to it whatsoever.
Yeah, and it's you know what it actually like the quality of the animation these days of the bubbling and the round, even though it's much more fluid and smooth than the animation I'm going to refer it to. It has that in context of the era of technology and quality of animation, it looks like the garbage stuff that was it ACP would put out and Hanna-Barbera and Warner Brothers did in like the late 60s, early 70s.
Yeah, that was kind of when they were just like, just crank it out. Yeah, use the same backgrounds over and over again.
Oh gosh, everything had to look everything at this is and like I love Chuck Jones, but people who aren't Chuck Jones shouldn't be trying to look like Chuck Jones. It drove me kind of nuts even as a kid. I was like, oh cool, it's a Chuck Jones cartoon. Go look at the credits. It's not Chuck Jones. Wait, who is that guy? Who is this person that wants to be Chuck Jones? I need to go away. Yeah, it's all the like everybody's trying to look the same. And every era, honestly, every era has its thing of that. I mean, back in the early 80s, oh dude. I am it's scary that I was a kid during the worst period of Saturday morning cartoons. The early 80s. Oh, dude, they had cartoons that ran for half a season. They were so bad. Oh, it was terrible.
Don't just leave us hanging. You got to tell us what was bad.
What?
You got to tell us.
Like you mean like Kissy Fur and the Foo Fur, the Foo Fur. What was it? The little tails thing, the shirt tails. Gosh, shirt tails.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're asking me to dredge into the world of cringe, man. No, these were like seriously. Oh no, terrible, 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 and they all had a very similar look. And then it would happen again because, well, in a few years, like Heathcliff would come out, Inspector Gadget would come out, and these were all done by Deke, who was outsourcing their animation to a fiscally struggling Japan who was starving for work, and you get animation for cheap. And then came X-Men, and everybody had to have an X-Men cartoon. So basically, and all it is like all these Tumblr style, the quote Tumblr, the Thundercats roar, and all that stuff. It's all based off like the Amazing World of Gumball, I think is the name of the show.
Yeah, I never got into any of the current stuff. I tried to for a bit. Like I like Adventure Time. And then after a while, I was just kind of like, okay.
I have young children even now, so I get familiar with these cartoons whether I like it or not.
Yeah.
Although you know what's great? None of them like She-Ra. Oh,
really? They were just like,
oh, they all just did not like it. And yeah. And my teenage daughter, who is like totally their target demographic, thought it was a steaming pile of garbage, and she said that she would, instead of watching one episode of She-Ra, she would rather watch 10 hours of Teen Titans Go, because at least they have jokes. I was like, burn, dude. You're a 14-year-old girl. You were like their target demographic.
Yeah, just savagely laying it down.
she's brutal, dude. She'll remind me how old and fat I am on a daily basis.
Oh, that's their job, though.
Yeah. I've raised her to speak her mind, and what's great is that she actually has tact when need be. So people always wonder, like, I don't get what you're saying, that your daughter's a sass mouth over at the family, get together or something like that. I'm like,
You're like, she's keeping it in right now.
yeah, she's on her best behavior just to spite me. The sass.
Are we losing Tank?
I hope not.
Yeah, we did.
You lost him?
Well, he's roboting, that's for sure.
Into the ether.
Yeah, as usual. Well, we got you white boxed anyway, so.
Oh no!
Once Tank gets on a roll, just white box one of the hardest.
And it's like you've done it before or something.
Yeah,
I have a hard time shutting up sometimes.
I know how to direct this little shit.
What's everybody working on right now?
I am working on my skunk girl.
Right on.
Since you got on your Indiegogo, I need to get mine out there too. I need to. You did a pre thing, right? How long did your pre thing go for?
Only like a month.
Okay. So
which is like, I'm doing all the things you're not supposed to be doing.
Well,
like,
teach me. So I don't.
I'll teach you all the things not to do. How about that?
Yeah.
Well, you're doing the right thing about having like a regular show, building up an audience that way. Like that is vital.
Okay.
Because like, you even noticed that with the skunk girl that you tweeted, how many impressions you got off that. That's a good indicator as to your reach and your audience, not only here but on Twitter.
Dude, that's all. Tank did that. I give all credit to him. He's been working his butt off.
But the thing is, with that, it's an awesome gauge. Like, you know how much interaction that you're going to have, all that kind of stuff. So you just keep building that momentum slowly. Like, what you're doing right now is exactly what you're supposed to be doing.
Okay. I mean, we know that we start to push hard, and we know we gotta get it there soon. But we're still gonna make sure that we got a great product before you go live.
Yeah, and that's the other thing I was going to say, is like, make sure that it is like as solid as you can make it. And if you're going to have a trailer for it, make your trailer really good. Like, I ended up spending probably about, I'd say, between 8 to 12 hours just going through all the trailers on Indiegogo and Kickstarter, just getting a feel of what I like and what I didn't like. And that's like going through videos of people pitching their like movie trailer or their video game, all this kind of stuff. And I was just taking notes of, when I watched it, what did I feel? Did it make me want to buy it? Did I actually feel repulsed when I watched the video? And a lot of them were like, yeah, I don't want to support this whatsoever. That's how bad the video is.
Well, my video is going to be, I'm going to remaster my teaser trailer, because that's what got me here. And that's my best video so far. And it's short, it's to the point, and there's no me trying to huck it, you know.
Yep.
It's 45 seconds of just fun, you know.
Yeah, that's way more important than anything else. Like, as long as it looks good and it's entertaining, that's more important than because a lot of them are like, "Hi, I'm so and so, blah 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 blah."
The funniest thing is, when these see, my first rule is never show your face. Don't show your face, because the people in our community, they know what I look like, and they're cool with me. But to a stranger out there that might have a bias towards what I look like and lose a sale just because of that, I'm not going to be a YouTube star. You know what I mean?
I like, for people who want to introduce themselves on their Kickstarter, I like to introduce them to the Glengarry Glen Ross copy is for closers scene with Alec Baldwin, especially the part of, who are you? You know, are you a nice guy? You a good father? I cannot repeat anything of that conversation here.
Nope.
But what is there in that movie, in that scene, that's reality. That is the cold, hard, nobody cares
Yep.
about you reality. I mean, of course, people do care about you and whatnot. But that's the thing is like when you're going out to strangers, they don't know you, they don't care about you. What you got?
Yep.
What you
Exactly.
got, playa? What you got? You know,
Yeah,
they
that
they
is
don't care who you are. They care what you're holding.
that is it exactly. Like the majority of the trailers that I watched, instantaneously, my gut reaction when somebody started talking about themselves, I could actually feel my body being like, "Nope, not interested in anything else you have to say after this."
Yep.
And it sucks because I see people that I am, I'm friends with and do that kind of stuff. And I'm like,
Yep. Like remove yourself.
The whole thing is, did they even show it to their friends or something? It's like, oh, what do you think about this?
oh gosh, have a beta group.
Like, yeah, it's
Yep.
like if they don't like it, change it.
Yep.
That's
Like
what I'm
have
using the dog stars as. It's a beta group.
well, yeah, you have your circle of friends, and then you have your tight circle of friends where you ask for like solid, harsh critiques.
Oh yeah.
And like for my trailer, I got a very, very small group of friends that I'll be like, "Hey, what do you think of this?" And one of my friends is actually like an art director for like they do the trailers for Marvel video games and stuff like that. So I was just like, if anybody's going to be harsh, it's got to be him.
Yes, good, yes.
And yeah, anything that he said, I was like, oh, you're right. He's like, yeah, this transition here needs to be like this. And I'd do it, and I was like, oh, that's 1,000 times better. But the cool thing was he only had like a handful of things to say about it. He's like, no, soften this up, transition this, push this out. And yeah, he's like, other than that, it's looking awesome.
Yeah, no, you need that. You absolutely that's editing, folks. Because like with Manny's project here, he's got somebody right editing with the dialogue and all the words and stuff that are going on the pages and helping him with that, right?
Well, that's the whole thing. I'm gonna have people read it, and also have people that don't read comics read it. Also, that's the best. When people that don't read comics and tell you, "I don't
That's your
get
beta
it.
readers group.
What the
Yeah.
hell is this? This don't make sense." You know.
And yeah, he's got me on the project as an art editor. So like we go behind the scenes and I say stuff I would never say about Manny's artwork publicly.
Oh, dude, I take it in stride. It's not. It's
Yeah, it's
you know,
nothing mean or nothing like that. It's I change the hats. I take off my Manny's pal hat and I go put on my art director hat and I go, okay, this needs to make $1 million. This is what needs to change for this to make $1 million. Because that's the mindset that every art director should have in their mind, at least.
Well, let's go say goodnight to Zero. Zero's heading out. Good night, Zero.
Night Zero.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, Zero. Oh, we got Sir Evans out there. Wow, haven't seen Sir Evans in a long time.
Yeah, what's up?
Sir Evans.
You know who else we have?
Yeah, I saw Pablo jumped in here.
Kiddo.
Pablo.
How you
Pablo
doing?
Hey, we're checking in.
with his sexy voice.
Shabby is saying he has such a beautiful face. And Shabby, I'm going to send you pictures of me at your age. This is what you got to look forward to, Shabby. I'm sorry, dude. We could have been brothers, dude. I'm sorry.
And now
The
time
end.
The bridge was, oh my goodness. How come nobody told me that the VIP said something? Oh no. Uh-oh. The VIP said aloha chat. We all know who the VIP is. And she said, kids these days don't understand the excitement that it was to get up on Saturday morning to watch cartoons, waiting all week for them to be on. Damn right. That was awesome.
And also the parents were also like, yes, the kid is going to take care of himself for the next 5 hours. This is awesome. Sleeping in.
I had to go mow yards and pull weeds and feed cows and pigs and chickens. Yeah. You guys lucky you guys got to watch cartoons.
Damn right.
Yeah. The worst was freaking feeding the dogs.
I got to watch a variable number of cartoons on Saturday that were based on, well, one, all of my chores had to be done. that was just like even didn't matter how good the next step was. And the next step was it was based on my grades. So yeah, my parents used to bribe me to get good grades by withholding the television,
Oh, my
held it
parents
hostage.
my parents had a great thing to get good grades. If you don't get good grades, send you to public school.
You guys want to hear something really funny? My mom had to bribe me with legit money to go to school. She'd be like,
Whoa.
"Oh yeah."
Oh,
She's like, "Dude, I will pay you $5 a day. Just go to school and do the work." And I'd be like, "That's actually a lot of money. I could buy a lot of Transformers with that." But she's like,
Right?
"But if you
Yeah.
miss a day, you don't get like it goes backwards. You don't get anything
Okay.
for that week." And I was like, "Oh," because I would like where I lived is the middle of nowhere in Alberta. So school, you just walk to school, and a lot of times I just walk by school and go down to the lake and skip rocks for hours.
Wow.
That's funny.
And you got to remember, like, this is the middle of nowhere in like the 80s. If you didn't show up, you just didn't show up.
Yeah.
That's just how it was. And I'd go home and they'd be like, "Hey, you weren't at school today." It's like, "No, I was down at the lake." And they're like, "But you can't do that." It's like, but I did multiple times.
You sound like my youngest son.
Wow, they didn't. Jeez. I went to schools that were take roll call every single period. They would
Oh, they take roll call. Just I'm not there.
uh,
Or the other thing that I would do all the time too is like, "Hey, can I use the washroom?" Yep, and I would just ghost. I'd just leave the school. And this is like grade like 3, grade 4.
Oh man. I don't have any of those cool stories. Sorry, people.
I don't know if it's cool, but it's what I used to do.
I went to school. I was such a nerd.
Well, the other thing too is that my marks were so high, like it was always constant like 100s, that they kind of couldn't get mad. And it got to the point where I was actually helping all the other kids with their work because I was so bored of doing my stuff. They're like, you can't do that. You got to do your own work. It's like, yeah, but like they're behind. They need help. And I'd go help them, and that's how they started grading me because like, well, he knows it. He's helping them pass. So
Yeah, I had a similar issue when I was going to school. I went to a mostly went to a private school, and I hated that place. I hated it so much because it was full of kids that had more money than me. Um, my parents worked 2 jobs to put my sister and I into a private school. You know what I mean? They were they were workers. So, and it wasn't even like one of them fancy private schools where you got to wear a uniform or nothing like that. You just had to dress up nice. And dude, I hated that place so much. You know what summer vacation is? I had one of those.
one.
Just so I could. Oh, dude, no, seriously, one. I took one summer vacation. All the other times, my vacation time was the 2 weeks that the teachers got off. Because I was determined to just finish. I was constantly going to the library trying to I wrote my local congressperson. Because I was like, dude, I just want to graduate high school. I'm done. I finished the 10th grade by the time I was like 13. So I was like, I just want to be done. I hate this place. These people are stupid. I had plenty of friends, mind you, but I didn't like the high school drama, which is a wonder why I even show my face on Twitter.
Oh man, this is all high school drama.
At its finest too.
Man, I thought college drama was interesting. No way, man. You haven't checked out comic books.
Skunk Girl just doesn't want to wear pants. Wonder where that came from. Oh. Shabby wants to know what the art director hat looks like. That's to you, Tank. 43 says change the hats. So Skunk Girl wears a bunch of hats. And that's when it says, no, Skunk Girl just doesn't like wearing pants.
Yeah. Well, except for the Gary Shipman special edition. swimsuit calendar. I
But,
swear Gary needs to do that because I think I think that would sell I think that would be gangbusters. Swimsuit edition calendar.
with
All the
pants.
ladies wearing pants.
Eagle 43, if you looked at our tweets, you'll see Skunk Girl with a cowboy hat and chaps. So I did put pants on Skunk Girl and I tweeted it out. And it's my best tweet so far. It has the most likes. It's crazy. Not as
Those
good
are
as
leggings.
Tank's tweets are way better than mine. I got to build up more people on my
Well,
Twitter.
we're building up. You know,
Hey,
you
you
haven't
guys are
spent a
doing
lot of
good,
time
man.
on Twitter. Yeah, no, he's doing good. I'm with you.
One other thing that you guys should get. Do you guys know about TweetDeck?
I need that so much, and I am so lazy.
It's free, man. You literally just type in TweetDeck, press enter, and it links up. Like you do nothing.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, nice. I
Huh.
gotta do that next time I'm at the computer.
We got a K Swan in the house. K Swan says, my parents would just whip my ass if I didn't go to school.
Oh, they'd whip my ass too, but I'd still
That
miss
was
it.
my parents.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
If I didn't go to school, a whooping would be a nice punishment. You know why? Because that whooping, it's over. You know, you get your wet ass whoop, and you know your butt hurts for the next 15 minutes, and you're right as rain. You're good to go, dude. Your day is moving on like nothing ever happened. No, my dad. Oh, he knew I was far too clever for that. He knew he knew I was smarter than him, but he was smart enough to know how to take advantage of that.
Uh,
Because
Shabby
he would appeal to my Vulcan side.
The logic.
Yeah.
Shabby says, I was too much of a good boy not to go to school. So Shabby goes, Tank is the jock, Manny is the cool professor, and I'm the handsome nerd who has no friends. And then Santa Raven goes, I am the popular girl.
That's right, you are. And a pretty, pretty girl you are.
And then Shabby goes, you sure are. And we're caught up in the chat. Oh, we have a fun chat tonight.
Oh,
And
it's a good fun Friday.
I am white. So we white boxed Ryan Cardinal. Now we're going over to Pablo Romero. He is white boxed and he is doing foundation, people. See what foundation is.
Oh,
It's
I
an
love
awesome
that stuff.
thing. It makes your artwork look really good. It makes you put things in the right place.
Look at all them scribblies.
Yep. And all those scribblies will be gone eventually. But look at that. You got your form. Wow, that is so cool. I like doing that for you guys out there. I mean, that's what you guys come here to go look at all these artists, fantastic artists, and how they start off their work. I was gonna say before Tank got into his little tangent.
Which one?
I know. The reason why I am a good student when it comes to having an art director, because I was a student for 4 years at a university where you had your professors look at your artwork and tell you why you suck. I don't think I ever had a professor. I had a professor once tell me, that's a really good painting. That's really good painting. That was it. Other than that, they told me why I sucked.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Like that's how you learn.
So true. I mean, you take abuse every day. You take an art class at a university because you're not doing what you want to do. When you take an art class at a university, you gotta please the teacher, or you're not gonna get good grades. Okay? I mean, I went through the university system. I had a 3.36 cumulative average, which is not bad. I would have had closer to a 4 if it wasn't for all my art classes where I didn't get A's. I got all my A's in history and all the rest of my classes. My art classes, my teachers did not like me. Art history, straight A's. My art classes, my drawings, my paintings and stuff, if I had a B, I was lucky. Dude, they did not like my style. They did not.
The only F I got in college was in art.
Dude, you gotta kiss their ass. You gotta draw what they draw. If you
Well,
don't
it
draw
also
what they
helps
draw,
if
it don't.
well, this teacher was not very good at teaching. His students weren't doing very well, and he was constantly just berating them and talking about how awesome he was for once being nominated for an Academy Award. And a bit after the halfway point where I could just drop the class and just get a W, withdraw, no harm, no foul. I think it was like the day after, I just had enough of it. I called him a pompous, arrogant poser, a washed up has-been who was more concerned about the fact that he was once nominated for an Academy Award than getting his students their own nominations. And that he had no place, and that he was in the perfect place for an artist of his caliber. A failure. Keep teaching. Oh, dude, that he turned beat red. Like, dude, I could have sworn I saw steam coming out his ears, dude. I left to a round of applause from the class. And I took my bow. But yeah, no, I totally got an F, dude. I just I had to go hang out in oceanography after that. I was just like, nah, I was so bummed.
Dude.
Oh yeah, because I had a deal with my dad because my dad was like, hey, I'll help you out I'll pay for your classes. You get the books and the materials and everything like that. I'll pay for the cheap part, the classes. I'm like, hey, that's less I gotta pay. Done. So, but he was like, I'm not paying for any art classes though. So my parents were very much against me being an artist.
No, my parents too.
Yeah, so I'm not paying for any art classes, and I was like, okay, well, how about if I just take one art class? He goes, yeah, but if you get a bad grade, I'm not going to pay for another one. And so I got an F, and that was it, dude. No art. It was all physical sciences from there on out, dude.
Yeah, I screwed up. If I had stood maybe another semester, I would have had two degrees instead of just one. Should have stood for maybe one or two more semesters. I would have had 2 degrees. Yeah, I screwed up on that one.
Yeah, I dropped out of college and enrolled in a specialty school where I got my certification as an M1 armor crewman.
Great. I salute that school.
Yes, I was the last class of Be All You Can Be before the Army of One. It's true though. I was the last class of Be All You Can Be Army. That's for old folks who remember those old ads. Be all that you can be.
Oh,
You can do it in the Army. Yep. I had the last T-shirt they had at MEPS too. That's a processing place before you go to.
Does Hugh Draws really want to get kicked?
Hmm?
Does Hugh Draws really want to get kicked? Nobody's gonna read that. We're not reading that. Man, you spent all that time writing that. We ain't gonna read that.
What is it? Oh, never mind.
Nothing.
It's Voldemort, man.
Voldemort.
Right? Am I right?
Hold on. I'm trying to get the app to work.
Oh,
Because I'm on my antiquated phone, which is this crazy Star Trek device that's out of date.
You got to push start it.
Right. Comes with a pull cord. It's gas powered. Oh no.
what?
I'm reading. I got to the app, and now I am. Yeah. It's pretty funny. I do encourage everybody in the chat to go scroll up and read that, because that's some good propaganda there. That is some mighty fine propaganda. I'll give it that.
So Ryan,
Yes.
how far are you off on your goals?
For the stretch goals,
Yes. Well, for your funding, how close are you? Have you funded already?
Yeah, funded today. I'm at
Oh.
last time I checked at 107%. So
Woo!
I just announced the stretch goals. So I got those posted up onto the Indiegogo right now,
Yeah.
and hopefully we can hit. Like I staggered a lot of them in like a short distance because, well, first off, it's my first one. Kind of nobody knows who I am, but with how close they are, hopefully it'll piggyback to each one.
Well, yeah. Hopefully, you can hang out with a couple of the other manga style artists, like Kyung Lee and Huerta. Huerta.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they've got a good their fans are into the same kind of stuff.
Mhm.
It's birds of a feather and whatnot. Because I think that's great because that could build like a cool little manga corner over there. You know who you should absolutely contact? We have a couple of otaku, and they do like American comics as well. We have Eldra Kyuga
Mhm.
and uh, uh, Dan Fan 29. You can find her. Yeah, Trish. I think your name is Trisha. I think I forget, but they're
Yeah.
both. They both have a good. They're both good reviewers, and
Mhm.
Trisha's got a good, solid following, and it's growing, man. Like she's
Yeah.
got a great show.
Yeah, I like watching her videos. They're super fun.
Oh, okay, good. You're familiar, yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, you should definitely reach out to both of them too,
Well, I'm gonna
because
be
they.
on Literature Devil tomorrow.
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, I'll check that out. What time are you going to be on?
Let me just check my schedule here. 6 p.m. So yeah, 6 p.m. West Coast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
Manny,
Yeah.
have you checked out Literature Devil?
I love his stuff, man.
No, I have not. Dude.
Oh, dude, it is.
Cutting. It's cutting.
It's beautiful, beautiful analysis. And like the evil, sadistic art director in me who wants nothing but the highest quality, loves the Literature Devil, and has probably sold their soul to that person, and they don't even know it yet.
Oh.
Like I'm just it's a nasty metaphor for this channel, but I'm saying like no, it's
In the best
really really
possible
good.
way.
It's 110% very professional, very high grade professional.
Mhm.
And I don't mean like these namby-pamby panty waste running around calling themselves. No, this is like old school. Like some of our favorite creators and editorial minds can come back from the grave, listen to what this guy is saying, and go, "Oh yeah, no, he's right."
And that's the thing is when he presents it in the way he presents it, it kind of leaves you going like, yeah, there's no argument there. It's just that's how it is.
It's a very solid argument. Very, very solid argument.
Yeah.
Yeah. And very, very good. Like I recommend Literature Devil and PSA Sitch.
Ooh, I don't know that one.
Yeah, PSA Sitch did a wonderful breakdown of Gamergate. And it boiled down you should watch it. It really does boil down Gamergate, removes all the nonsense and the drama and just gets down to the raw potatoes of what it consisted of. And when you find out what it consists of, you're just like every time somebody brings it up, you're just gonna roll your eyes and go, whatever, dude.
Yeah. Well, it's the unfortunate aspect of just the headline reach now. People only read the headlines and the first two sentences, and they're like, "Oh, okay, I'm up to date."
Yeah, and they go have a quote intelligent conversation about that. I have a friend of mine who's quite liberal, but he's old school liberal.
Yeah, he'll do research. You mean he'll actually figure stuff out?
And he's not for squashing anybody else's privileges. He just wants more privileges for the underprivileged. And I can dig that. Hey, root for the underdog. That's not a bad way to go about things, But he looks at these people these days that quote call themselves liberal and goes, no, they're not. No, they're not. They're screeching about these World War II German types. They actually bear a pretty strong resemblance themselves. I'm just gonna say that.
Cool. Let's get back to the chat. Can't
Mhm.
can't known for too long. Bullets
Oh,
in
yeah.
there doing step by step. Hello, Shabby. Shabby says step by step to victory. Yes, they're going to start talking about stairs again. Oh my
Stairs.
lord. Stairs are the foundation, are the M4 Sherman of foundations, said Eagle 43.
Stairs?
Yeah, stairs. It has to do with Shabby. Poor Shabby.
Oh.
Because he drew some stairs in his book, and so they always kid him about stairs.
Oh.
Yeah,
No,
Bullet says,
stairs
I'm
are a
glad
nightmare. That's a lot of drafting.
Oh,
Yeah.
on the side note, have you guys seen the Clip Studio Paint stairs thing that they just released?
No.
If you go onto the Clip Studio, I think that they posted it on their Twitter. Somebody made a 3D model that you can like twist, pull, and push, and it just forms like. You got to check it out. You'll see it and be like, "Oh, that's super handy."
Cool. Oh, awesome. K. Sean says that Kaya's trailer is the best one out there. People,
Oh, thank you.
Dude, it is so boss.
seen anyway, yeah. And KG is seconding that, saying yes, the Kaya's trailer is awesome. Yeah, so if you guys have a chance, hopefully, I know KG has put it in the chat. He's got the link up there, so go check out that project. Go check out the trailer. Shabby is saying, now hold on, Bullet. The only stairs you're allowed to walk on are the ones I draw.
Tread carefully. No, I love you, Shabby.
Sean says, what is with all these gates? Maybe he meant to say all these
All
these
the gates. You know, it's all Watergate's fault.
Cool.
Blame Nixon.
Yeah. Shabby says, oh, no Clip Studio. Why? They will take my stair drawings away. My job. Nobody can draw stairs except me. 43 says, Shabby is going to draw the stairs of the future. Hashtag 3D printed stairs. Bullet says, give a man a stair and he will climb for a day. Give a man to stare and he will climb for a lifetime. Oh, it started.
Oh man, I'm just waiting for the T-shirt. Bro, do you even stare?
It's gonna
Shabby, you need to find the original artwork of that and go make that shirt.
Yeah, bro, do you even stare?
Did anybody watch? Just real fast, just to change the subject, but we'll get back on the stairs. Did anybody watch the fan edition of Drawn and Quartered last night?
No, I missed it. I was so busy.
Sorry.
I caught some of it. It was really cool.
It was. I was flipping through it. I watched it today during lunchtime, so I was just fast forwarding, and then I got to the point where they were just looking at all the artwork, and it got to Brad's artwork, and the funniest thing was Chester said, "Brad, why did you draw Skunk Girl?" You were there, Brian. Remember that?
Oh yeah,
and it kind of went real fast.
yeah,
I was like, "What? Did he say Skunk Girl?" So I went back and then,
yep,
he said Skunk Girl.
yeah. And Booster was there trying to plug you.
Reiterated. So you think it looks like Skunk Girl by Matt? So I got a plug in last night.
Yeah, you did get a
That's
plug-in.
awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys, on Drawn and Quartered last night. It was like, what? They plugged me. Yay. Well, Chester DM'd me. I got to get back with Chester. I mean, it's been a while since Chester has been on this show. But he does
I
want me.
miss hanging out with those guys, man. I've been so busy. I miss doing the news.
Dude,
I miss doing the Bugbear's Basement with the funny voices.
I mean,
I wanted to play superheroes with them because, dude, seriously, I could use a break.
because of your tweets out there, Tank, people are coming out saying, hey, when are you coming on the show? And Chester was one of them, like, hey, we got to get back together again. So yeah, we got to get back together, Chester.
Oh, absolutely. No, the fan speak is probably going to be like the first stop on the Whistle Stop tour. Well, at least early on, probably first stop be Rick's, where it all started.
Well, yeah, but Rick's new time slot is killing him. That's not the same show. It's and his new format. It's not watchable. I don't know if you guys watched it. It's just
I'll
not
have
the
to check it
same.
out. Let's see if I
Yeah,
can help him out.
yeah. Somebody needs to help him. He needs some help. Even the chat turned against him. I mean, some of his loyal chat members are saying, "Dude, we can't watch this. This is not fun anymore." So yeah,
Oh,
we gotta really retool it. Which is funny because last week he was doing really great. I mean, his shows were awesome. I was like, "Wow,
no, he
Rick's
was
got
killing
it."
it.
Yeah, he was killing it last week, and then he changed format, and it's not the same, Rick. You got to go back to your high noon. That's what
We
everybody.
don't like new Coke, Rick.
Yeah,
Go back to the old Coke.
we want the old Coke back. We don't want this
We
new.
want,
It's
we
not as
want Rick-a-Cola Classic.
yeah, yeah. It's just not working, and we know it's Rick, and you're not gonna listen to us. But
Oh my gosh! And while we're on the subject of things, dude, gotta stop playing that game. The one that did not age very well.
oh,
Like seriously, oh my god, dude! Like
What game is it?
if you're gonna play that game, it's one of those old superhero games. Freedom Force, I think is the name of it.
but it's the Third Reich.
And dude, all the voices are just so stereotypical. By a decade ago, these were just terrible. When the game came out, voices were racist. Um, it's just, oh gosh, no, no.
Yeah,
It's like, no, this is something you post on 4chan. You don't bring that out into the light of public anymore.
yeah.
Like Justin Wang needs to cover that game. And that's yeah, no, do a little bit of like video game history there. Dig on the internet. Ugh.
Rick, listen to your public. We want to help you.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh, did you know that I found out, speaking of Brie Unikitty, right?
Mhm.
She's a big DC Universe player.
Cool.
Yeah, speaking of Rick, there's a chance to that he has another person that could possibly play. So yeah.
Cool.
She just did like some marathon streams. I saw it. I watched a little bit of it. It was kind of fun. Um, I didn't have much time to watch. I don't do a lot of watching video games. But no, it was good. I was like, oh man, no, Rick and Kitty, they need to combine forces.
Wonder Twins activate.
That's right. Oh, dude, that would be so cool. Make the Wonder Twins, both like nature powered. So that's the one that shapeshifts.
Yeah. Form of
Oh
water.
man, we got. Is this a new one? Alt account matters with your boy Josh.
No, that's not new. That's not new.
That's not new.
No,
Well,
it's not new.
Well, I think we've seen it before, but it's like I don't see it that much. Oh, Eagle 43 says Shabby is gonna do a double page spread of stairs. Is Shabby gonna do a pinup of stairs?
It's all sorts of like MC Escher up in there.
A spread eagle of stairs.
I'm legit thinking of drawing my promo pinups on stairs and Shabby. If anyone has stairs in their comic book, I'm copyright striking you.
Shabby is the Gene Simmons of stairs.
Oh my goodness. I think I have stairs. Oh, I do have stairs on the very first splash page. Are you gonna get me, Shabby? Skunker is standing on stairs going into the vault, coming out of the vault. Yeah. Oh, Rick should play Daggerfall. What the hell is that?
Oh, that's an old school. Yeah, Daggerfall. That's a good old school D&D RPG. People would watch that.
Eagle 43 said Stairverse. Stair game. Oh man. Rick Piper loves stereotypical racist voices though.
Stereotypical?
Stereotypical. That's what Josh said. Bullet said it's fine. Don't be offended by dumb fun. He's talking about that dumb game that he plays.
Oh no, I'm not offended. I just think it's cringeworthy.
Well, the thing is, we know bad people can make anything out of anything. You know what I mean? It's like he's just playing the game. He's having his fun, and he's not trying to hurt anybody. But somebody might see it and do something about it.
It did not age well.
Yeah. Uh, uh,
I think the game is absolutely fun, and it's a complete riot to play, actually.
Bullet,
But
Bullet wants to have Joshua have a new name. Oh no, it's for Shabby. Shabby should change his name to Stairs Matters with your boy Shabby.
that's right.
Stairs Matter. Rick Piper versus Shabby Stairs. Who would win? Oh, that would be awesome. You know what's going to happen is halfway up. Oh no, that's a bad joke. You guys know where I was going with that. Halfway up, fireman's carry. Yep. That's what would happen.
We could advertise it as Stare Down of the Century.
Zach Hawkins says, "Evening, folks. Quick hello. Shabby's new comic should be the Unwalkable Stare Girl."
Just janky broken legs.
Shabby says, "Man, you're stealing my stairs idea, huh? It's worth millions. I'll allow you to have ramps." Shabby's calling Zach the legend. Santa Raven says Rick would win. He climbs stairs a lot. Oh, he hasn't done his stairs for a while. Those were actually fun videos.
Yeah.
They were actually fun. Him going around town and stuff. You need some of those. And I still think some of those things that he taste tests, they're funny as hell.
Oh, dude, that's funny. No, I actually do like to watch people eat stuff that's normally not their cuisine.
Like anything from a TNT supermarket.
Oh yeah, well, I lived with a Chinese friend of mine, like my brother from another mother, and dude, like he was like, dude, what is it with you Irish people and you putting cheese on everything?
And you're like, have you ever had cheese? It's delicious.
Yeah, right. And it's so funny too because I love Chinese mustard and he hates it, but I hate yellow mustard and he liked it. So it was always so weird. We used to like mess with like girls that would come over and be like he'd be like, "Hey, could you get me the mustard?" And if they brought the Chinese mustard, oh, he would troll them so bad. It's like, "Oh, I hate Chinese mustard. What are you, racist?"
Oh man. Eagle 43 says Shabby is gonna be a freelance stair artist, hired to give his opinion on stairs.
He's the real stairmaster.
Yeah. K Swan says Shiite. My mother's Japanese and my father's Mexican. They couldn't even imagine how to do my voice in a game. Laugh out loud. And everybody's laughing out loud on that.
Oh man, that means you're not. That means there's not enough diversity. I mean, we got to get that included.
Don't try to think of combining that.
No, I'm not.
What kind of bad stereotypical two kinds of food put together to make a Japanese Mexican? So you can't.
Well, essentially, it's just like a burrito and a sushi roll smashed together.
Pretty much. Yeah. So that's not much.
I just got like the taste of like beans and raw fish in my mouth.
Were they refried beans?
Oh.
Yeah, they were really mushy, but they had some lumpy pintos in there, so it's good.
Tofu
with cheese on it. Oh no, it does not work.
Eagle 43 said tofu. That would be interesting. Come on. What could be mash
I
up. Of
could go for a tempura fried chimichanga. I'm telling you that right
food.
now.
That is good. That's
That
good
would
stuff.
be good.
Dude, that is good stuff. You know, that's what I did one night. I had my friends come over and we had tempura and we just dipped everything into tempura and deep fried it. I mean, we're talking everything. We deep fried Oreos, we deep fried Twinkies, we deep fried.
Oh,
Hopes,
I
hopes
would
and
use the
dreams.
dude, I would use the rice tortillas too, so it'd come out like super extra crispy. Oh,
Dude,
now there you go. There's your fusion.
you know those little weenies. We even put tempura batter on that and deep fried those. Those were so good. We
Oh,
even
dude.
we had sausage. We cut up the sausage and we put tempura batter on the sausage and fried that up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, it was so awesome. Greasy as hell, heart attack city, but it was so awesome. Mm,
Will this kill me? Yes. Is it delicious? Yes.
yeah.
Oh, dude, I lived in Texas for nearly 5 years, and man, I'll let you know that I'll tell you what, as they like to say. I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what, Bobby.
I'll tell you what. They have a deep fried contest every year, and one year the winner was a deep fried Snickers bar. I'm going to tell you now, the deep fried Snicker bar is pretty damn good, man.
Ding dang good.
See, I had to repeat what you just said because it sounded like something else. Tank.
Oh man.
No one saying, man. I'm talking
Oh
about
man,
Boomhauer.
Tank. You understand what you're saying. That did not come out right.
That little Boomhauer, you know, just talking like, you know, trying to get what I'm saying, man.
Almost have to say the views and opinions of Tank Ferret is not the views and opinions of anybody else on this panel.
Oh man, I'm just saying a good old dang old Snicker bar, deep fried and you know, nice and crispy on the inside.
Tank Ferret saying Snicker bar. Snicker bar. But in his weird it's coming out that.
Dude, there are people in Texas that seriously talk like Boomhauer. I'm not even joking. It's called Orange.
All I know is I like that expression on that face, Pablo. That is awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
And he's not Greg Land. He's not looking at anything. He's doing it all for
Right?
Yeah.
No, I am looking at something.
Oh, he just made me a liar. Damn it.
Well, Greg Land traces. I mean, Pablo's doing it the hard way. He's using a reference picture.
Yeah.
When Greg Land can push some comics, I mean, you can't knock that. I mean, in the world of commercial art, there's no such thing as cheating.
It's getting the job done.
Yep. But in the world of art, yeah, dude, that's cheating.
As Greg Land counts his stacks of cash. Oh, what's that?
Don't care.
K Swan said raw fish instead of fried. Damn right.
Yeah.
Raw fish is awesome.
Heck yeah.
Alt account Josh is saying time to disavow Tank. Wow, he's disavowing you out of the cult of Raven. How is that?
It's probably for the disgusting burrito.
Oh man, how does that make you feel that he wants to disavow you? Oh.
I probably deserve. That's pretty gross. I mean, it's not like mayonnaise pot pie gross, but
What the hell is that?
it's a pot pie filled with mayonnaise. You know, maybe some cocktail onions and maraschino cherries thrown in there for texture.
Oh god, that's disgusting.
When I was a kid, we we got in trouble on the school field trips. My best friend and I got in trouble of school field trips for grossing people out, right? Because we could just we could take it. And like my friend Torsten, he was from East Germany, so he grew up rough before he came to the States, right? And so we used to gross everybody out because we could just take it. We're like, whatever, dude, it's just words, you know. And then the teacher finally was like, dude, you guys use one more, like, you make gross stuff using, like we were, poo, pee, we're 12,
Yeah.
we're little kids, right? You do one more of those and, that's a strike. You're getting a pink slip. That's a strike towards getting kicked out. And so we're like, all right. So we came up with new rules. You had to make the most disgusting thing ever, but you had to use real food.
Uh, Bullet says, I endorse Tank in these trying times. Eagle 43 says, don't worry, Tank. You can always join the House of Sherman. Is Eagle 43 one of those guys that go hang out with JP4? Is that it?
Well, it's part of the Cherry Coalition. It's an off branch of the Cherry Coalition. Yeah, the House of Sherman.
Oh, cool.
It's part of the Cherry Coalition. Yeah.
Dude, I don't get to see the Cherry Coalition too much.
Yeah, I hardly ever get to catch it live. I do listen to it like almost every day though.
Yeah, I never hardly
today back in the day with
because he's all over the place, right? He doesn't just do it at night nowadays. I mean, times that I saw it was like all over. Couldn't really
yeah. He does. He has got a lot of special variant editions.
Okay.
That are a lot of fun. A little expansion.
Cool. Cherry Coalition.
Yeah. So yeah, people should totally check out Midnight Cherry TV here on YouTube.
In the coconut.
Today back in the day.
I don't know.
That's my terrible Midnight Cherry TV impersonation.
Oh, Josh
Cherry Coalition.
Green.
Because tribalism.
Joshua, please come back to us, Joshua.
Joshua, come back.
Yeah,
it's a good crowd. It's a good crowd.
Turn green. Eagle 43 says, "Hail the M4 Sherman." Interesting. And it got quiet.
Real quiet. Everybody, shh.
What's going on here? Quiet. I go sleep.
Be very, very quiet. We're hunting rabbits.
Hunting rabbits. Oh my lord. Okay. What am I going to do?
What's everybody got planned for tomorrow?
I want to do some videos.
Wow, chicka wow wow.
No, I'm not that kind of I got my Captain Marvel video I gotta do. I want to redo my Skunk Girl videos. My 2 Skunk Girl videos, I want to remaster them.
Oh, another thing I'll say is the more videos you can have in the bank that you make into short little trailers, that'll help out too.
Yeah, cool. Definitely need to start putting some of these short little trailers out on Twitter and stuff.
Oh, by the way, good review on your Yuji there. I really enjoyed that.
Thank you. I just threw that together. I just wanted it to be an informal review. I don't like those reviews where they talk about all kinds of stuff that is like, does anybody even want to know about this? I just want to know, does it work for you? What was your problems? That's all I want to know.
Yeah.
I don't need to know about specifics about how long it is, how big it is, all that boring stuff. We know that already.
We know how long and big it is, right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm not going down that rabbit hole.
No matter how long and big it is.
Oh. Well, thank you, Ryan, for coming on.
Man, if there's a gutter, my mind's already there.
Good night, folks. Oh, man. That's hilarious.
Ooh,
Yeah,
and Red Bull Skunk Girl saying, "Go buy your wife steak shrimp for Mother's Day."
Oh God!
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
That's no nudge, nudge. That's hitting me over the head with a frying pan. Like, this is what I want.
Bludgeon.
This is what you're gonna get me. I thought you were, Connie. You could come on here and berate me if you wanted to.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah, y'all watch. Everybody in the chat is like, yeah, come on, make Manny look bad. Do it, do it.
Yeah, Risey's not here. He won't get shy, so.
Risey's funny.
Yeah, I haven't really been able to keep up with anybody as of late. I was just like getting ready for the push for the Indiegogo, so I kind of fell out. So I was like, what's going on? And I come back and just like, oh, okay, everything's exactly where it should be.
Pretty much, nothing changes. Same old, same old. Just me and Tank is just hanging out with KG and usually trusty sidekicks on here and ERTs, but this is way too late for ERTs. Pablo's been trolling us from the chat. It's the first time Pablo's been on in a long time. Pablo makes fun of us all day long. It's hilarious. He's like, hey, Pablo, come on up here. I'm like, no, I want to be in the chat. I'm going to troll you from the chat. It's more fun to troll you, Manny. Yeah, he's a good troll, that's for sure. But he only singes, he don't burn, which is cool. We like when you only singe. No burning.
Unless it's a disco inferno, then yeah, we're down. We're down with that.
Yeah, just no clap. We don't want that burn.
Oh my lord.
Nobody wants that burn.
You know, we don't want that burn.
No.
Oh. Doop, 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 doop.
Yeah. Manny, Skunk Girl says it doesn't mean you can't cook. Me working is all the reason you should cook me dinner.
Oh my lord. Yeah. She knows my rule. She already knows the rule. We don't go out on 2 days. Guaranteed we never go out on 2 days. And one of those days is Mother's Day. Never go out to a restaurant on Mother's Day. It just sucks. It's horrible. And we don't go out on Valentine's Day. No. We just make food at home. Yeah, we know that. And the reason why I don't go out on Mother's Day is because I remember my father doing it once. We went out on Mother's Day. It was the worst damn service we ever had. You had to wait forever to get your food. And it's like, nah, ain't ever going to happen ever again.
Not gonna do it.
I'm pretty much Skunk Girl goes, rules? I don't believe in rules. Oh, man. Really? Really, honey? She's trying to act cool up in the chat. She's too cool for us. You notice that? She don't want to come on the panel, even though she gets the damn link before everybody else. But she's too cool to hang out with us. Yes, honey. I always do cook for you. Can I make pig's feet? I'll make a good pig's feet.
Ooh.
What?
You said there's a couch calling your name.
Okay. I have never slept on the couch since we've been married. Ever. In the 13 years we've been together, I've never slept on the couch. And that's all I'm going to say. Oh. Oh man, she's saying that I'm bringing her fried chicken. Oh, fried chicken! Fried chicken is good. I was thinking of getting fried chicken tonight, but the damn traffic was horrible. KG, how long it took you to get home?
It took me about half hour.
So
Actually, no, yeah, about 45 minutes.
yeah, because did you see the accident on the freeway?
No, there were no accidents when I was coming home, but the traffic was real slow.
No, there was supposed to be traffic out there.
That's because you weren't looking behind you and all the damage you're doing, KG.
Shh! Don't tell anybody.
Oh man, KG,
Police don't know
it's
where
your
I'm
fault.
at.
It's all your fault, KG.
The police don't know where I'm at. Don't tell.
Just Mr. Beaning all over the place.
Yeah, that's why I had to take the back roads to get home. KG. I had to go downtown. Which sucks at that time coming home. Ugh. Just before Waikiki, that's where I had to go. Ugh. Horrible traffic coming home. Oh my lord. Jay is calling you Mr. Magoo out there. Hey, Jay.
What was Mr. Magoo's tagline? I can't remember.
I forget.
Oh, man.
Road hog.
Oh man. Hey, isn't that Joshua Hughes says talking about me not sleeping on the couch? Say probably because you have to go out and sleep in a doghouse instead. No, no. Brigo Skunker is saying I've been asking for steak and shrimp for years, still haven't seen it. Yeah, right. Really? That's a bold baseline right there. Calling
Throw
you
you
out.
under the bus.
I'm calling you out on that one. Damn. Jeez, that's mean. That's super mean. Why are you being mean, honey? Damn, you've been hanging out with Joshua too much. You know, one troll is bad enough. Then I have to have my wife trolling me. That's really bad. Oh, Mad Magoo.
Oh, Magoo, you've done it again.
Do, 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 do. What's going on, KG?
No, now they're going off on the cooking there. Bullet just said beyond the shrimper dome.
You know what we do need, honey? We haven't done for a while is barbecue, a cookout. Yeah. KG, when your wife coming back home?
Beginning of July.
After July 4th?
Yeah.
Dude, get up my house. Let's have a barbecue. I know you're off that day. I know where you work.
Really?
Really? Oh, man. What the hell? No, I do not want to have FaceTime with a young... The hell, Pope Rogue? Tell your friends not to call my phone. Should I answer it? If he calls again, I'm going to answer. Actually, what I'll do is I'll put it on me. I'll put the... No, that wouldn't be good. Because if it shows up, that's not good. No, I can't put it on me. Poor kid will be traumatized. Two shrimps enter, one shrimp leaves. The Shrimper Dome. Beyond the Shrimper Dome. KG is preparing for a role as a driver in the Mad Max movies. Oh man.
They're gonna call me one day.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh. Hero Click Joshua's here now. Man, has anybody ever thought of counting how many sock accounts he has? Does he even know how many sock accounts he has? KG, bring the oysters. You eat oysters, KG?
No,
Have you ever had oysters on a barbecue grill?
can't say that I have.
Dude, so what you do is you throw them on the barbecue grill and then you put some beer in it to boil it. Make sure it's really good. You know, make sure none of the juices fall out of the shell either. You need that juice. So then you take it off the grill. Now it's still warm. You put some Tabasco on it, cocktail sauce, and creamy horseradish. Oh, that is so good. Don't mix it. You got to put it on separately. Yeah, if you mix it all together, it don't taste as good as when you just put it on separately so it gets a texture to it. Really good stuff. Really, really good stuff.
You say so.
Dude, I mean, I remember just old style when I used to go grills, they used to just put soy sauce on it. Show you, but nah, that's not as good as Tabasco and cocktail sauce and horseradish. I'm so hungry right now. Oh man. Oh. Hero Click Joshua says I could go count them, but I won't. Typical Joshua. Notice which Joshua has not appeared yet. There is one that has not appeared, and I don't think he's going to appear. He doesn't want to be caught out on the savannah. He knows that one has something might happen to that one. We see every other out account except for the first account.
That one's been here.
It has been here.
Yes.
Ukulele Talent Scout Joshua. Which one? Oh my lord, he's got a. Where the hell is Good Josh Press? I used to like.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. Sorry. I thought you were talking about another one.
No, yeah. Well, no, yeah. The other one that I'm talking about, the one that he don't want his wrench to be gone. The wrenched one, of course. Of course, that's the one that I have not seen.
Yeah, it's been in there.
Must have been way at the top.
Yeah.
We had all these other sock accounts. He has a drawer full of socks. A lot of them. I want margaritas too. Wow. She wants everything. Everybody wants margarita. That's for sure.
Margarita's the life of the party.
Yeah, margaritas, life of the party. Oh, dude, the last time I drank so many damn margaritas. I like Joshua's shoes. Joshua's shoes is pretty cool. I must say, I do like Joshua's shoes.
Yeah, the wrench came in right after Trusty first joined the chat.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Trusty went to sleep. Long time ago. I'm going to go White Box Ryan because my drawing tonight is boring as hell. All it is a stuntman over a dead body. Yeah. Okay, that's really cool.
The exciting part of doing pages, eh?
Yeah, stuntman over a dead body, scanning, saying, "Oh, look, it's pheromones," What the hell? What the hell did it call that thing? KG. I know you know what the hell is that called? The meter that tests for gas. What is it called? I know you
Drager.
know. I know you know.
It's a Drager.
What is it called?
Drager.
No, that's not what it's called. What do they call it when they go? Oh man, I forgot what the hell it's called. Damn, the layman's term for it. What the hell is it? What you use to test gas?
A lighter.
No. This meter actually tests and tells you how much oxygen and nitrogen and everything is in the atmosphere. Oh, what is it called? Hopefully the chat can help me. You know what I'm talking about, right, KG?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, to test to make sure that the place is safe for you to do work.
I just know it's like a portable air sampler.
Yeah. Breathable Skunker is gonna go sleep. She has to work tomorrow. Oh God, bullet. Ah, who wants to read that?
Pheromones, nice.
Pheromones.
That's good. I
That
like
is good. That is funny. I do like it. That is funny. That's cool. Everybody sing good night to Skunk Girl. Good night, Skunk Girl.
Good night.
Pheromone. Pheromone. It's a pheromone. Skunkachoo. Oh, I Skunker, you do know that somebody wants to go see that movie this weekend, right? It's going to break his heart if he doesn't go to see the movie.
The Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, he wants to go see it. I'll sit through it. I know for sure as hell Skunker doesn't want to sit through it.
Oh, I so want to see that movie.
Now we got model Joshua 316.
What is it? All these different people named Joshua.
I mean, there's so many Joshuas. I just wish that it would count as another watcher, but it doesn't.
Yeah, what good are these sock accounts?
Rainbow Skunker is saying, what movie? Detective Pikachu. Yeah, it came out today, and he wants to see it. Oh, go. Yeah. Can you get us the tickets? Since you're the one that got the damn thing, I don't got that thing. Eagle 43 says Detective Pikachu should have had Danny DeVito as Pikachu. Didn't you say you liked Dumbo? Why are you saying it's my turn? I sat through Dumbo. It's your turn.
Was Dumbo bad?
I heard it was pretty much just like the cartoon, and they had some of the music in there too. Of course, the animals didn't sing it; the humans sang it. So it's a. I mean, it's the guy. What the hell's the guy? The director, Tim Burton.
Yeah. You know what? My favorite movie of his is Big Fish.
I don't think I saw
Good
that
movie, man.
So good.
Oh, that is a really good movie.
Such
it'll kick you right in the cockles of your feels.
Oh yeah. I think that's why I like it, because it doesn't resemble a Tim Burton movie that much. And apparently the writer of the book had a lot to say in the direction of it.
Good. Gentlemen, I gotta call it an evening. I have an early day tomorrow.
That's cool.
It is midnight where I'm at.
Well, we have been going pretty long. What time did we start? Anyways, 10.
A little bit after 9:30ish.
So we're
10,
pretty
so a
much
little over
almost.
2 hours.
You say it's midnight?
Where I'm at, yeah.
No, we've been going almost 3 hours, dude.
Yeah, it's 12:20 where I'm at.
Mm.
And I've had quite the busy day. It's time for night time, or as my little tiny daughter says, knee night.
Cute.
Good night, Brother Tank, said Joshua, the
Good night.
Pope Crow.
I love it.
The Unbreathable Skunk Girl says steak and shrimp. So yeah, I'll get them. You owe me.
Alrighty, later, folks. I'm on.
See you later, Tang. Where can we find you,
Tank.
Tank?
You can find me here on Mondays and Fridays, and you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at /TankFerretArt. We're doing the pre-campaign buzz. We're doing the slow roll. We got the snowball. It's starting to go downhill. Starting to gather up some good traction. I'm tired, so words are failing me. Looks like I hit a wall, dude. It's just like I think that that Starbucks double shot finally wore off.
Well,
Later, folks, and don't forget to go check out Kaius on Indiegogo.
Oh, thank you.
Because dude, like seriously, this is fun. This is fun. I like fun comics, and this looks fun. Like, I want to like kind of read this and like listen to like a lot of like I don't know, like power metal, I guess.
It's got a kind of like if there was a soundtrack, it would be like sweet like metal guitar riffs for certain parts.
Mm-hmm.
And then like almost old 20 style like weirdo music, you know? Like,
right. I would imagine like I don't know, like bands like Corpaclani or something like that. Like I could jam to some Corpaclani and read Caius.
Yeah, I got like a bunch of thrash metal ideas. Like I got a buddy because I'm going to be doing a trailer 2 for it, so I'm working on that with a friend right now.
Awesome.
And I was like, well, I want to use new music for it, and I was just like, yeah, let's start writing up like sweet guitar riffs and tracks and stuff like that, so that way we have a little bit of a library when issue 2 comes out.
Heck yeah, that'd be cool. Alrighty, good night, folks.
all right, well,
Good night, chat. See y'all on Monday.
We're all gonna say good night.
Okay.
I think I need to go and spend some time with Skunk Girl, and we've been going at it for almost 3 hours. So we'll go around the room and we'll wrap this up. KG, where can we find you?
And you can find me on YouTube, Twitter. It's at KG Mighty Wrench. Here on Good Dog Press is the Mighty Wrench.
Awesome. Pablo?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and on YouTube at Pablo Romero Art.
Awesome. Ryan?
And everybody can find me on all my social media at The Ryan Cardinal. And right now I have my comic book Caius that is live on Indiegogo.
Yeah, please go check it out. It's an awesome book. If you guys haven't supported it yet, and
Yeah.
I gotta go talk to Comic Book Mom and see if she's supported or I gotta go support you.
And if anybody's interested, go check out www.caiuscomic.com, sign up to the mailing list, and that'll get you an 8-page preview and also sign you up to the secret perk only available through the email list.
Awesome. And I am Manny from Good Dog Press, and thank you for coming to my computer room tonight. And I know it was kind of late tonight, but we still got it going. And we will be back here Monday night. And like I said earlier, we are going to do a contest for fan art, and whoever wins the straw poll in the contest, I will actually ink it live and I'll send it to you. That'll be the prize. All right. And you guys can see me tomorrow night on Hope Fire at the altar. So thank you all for coming, and see you guys later. Aloha all.
Night, everybody.
Cheers.
Wow.